Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes up for the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clark Rays wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tiger Den. We're at DeKalb County tonight, and it'll be the York Lady Dragons and Dragons against the DeKalb County Lady Tigers and Tigers. And I'm Gary Hall. I'll be here with you tonight for the broadcast of basketball here on WDB and on our Facebook Live page, as well as the cable channels out there, in Pinterest County as well. And looking for a couple of good games tonight. These teams played about 3 weeks ago. York winning both of those. Won the girls' game 51-45, the boys' game 66-52. So looking to repeat that down here at DeKalb County tonight. And looking, like I said, looking for a couple of good games. York comes into this one. The Lady Dragons, they're 14-3, 5-1 in the district. They're the number 10 ranked team in the state of Tennessee in AA. And more importantly, they're riding a 9-game winning streak right now and playing some really good basketball. And obviously, we talked last night, they'll be without Michaela Reagan for a couple of weeks, but they're still playing really good last night. Lacey Patton really come in and picked up the slack for the Lady Dragons, scoring 21 points, including 15 in that fourth quarter. And York runs away with it in the game against Oneida last night. Before we get started, want to thank SmartBank for hosting our pre- and post-game shows. This is the SmartBank pre-game show, and we're going to hear a word from them. We'll be right back.
Here at SmartBank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at DeKalb County, and about 7 minutes away from the start of the game, and of course both teams out on the floor getting final warm-ups in. And York, like we said, comes into this one. They're 14-3, 5-1 in the district, and they'll start the same five they did last night. It'll be Haley Johnson, Sage Smith, Ellie Lefeview, Gabby Beatty, and Lacey Patton for the Lady Dragons. And for DeKalb County, they come into this one with a record of 7-8. They're 2-5 in the district, and they will start Katie Farrell, number 32. She's probably their best player, likes to penetrate and drive the ball. And they also start Ella Van Bracken, number 11. She's another player who likes to penetrate, shoot the three. Madison Martin, Megan Cantrell, and Katie Griffith will be the other starters for Coach Danny Fish and DeKalb County. You know, we talked about York riding a 9-game winning streak right now, and already played twice this week. Big win over Watertown on Tuesday night, and then a 29-point victory over Oneida last night. So trying to make it a 3-win week here tonight for the Lady Dragons and Coach Michael Green. Of course, York could stand if they win tonight to move up a couple of spots in the state rankings. They beat the number 8 team Tuesday night, and they also, Macon County lost as well, who was ranked 5th. So Lady Dragons with a win tonight could look to see their ranking go up in the state rankings as well. You know, they're solidly the number 2 team in the district right now behind Upperman, and they have a big matchup with them coming up next Friday night. So something, there's a lot to play for, obviously, still, and certainly, there's a Cannon County first on Tuesday night, but certainly a big game looming next Friday night for the Lady Dragons. While we have a minute, we're going to take another word from SmartBank. We'll be right back.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and SmartBank can help you take advantage of these new rates whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at SmartBank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and SmartBank can help you take advantage of these new rates whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at SmartBank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out at DeKalb County, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go before we get started, and girls going through final warm-ups, and a couple of big games in the area tonight. Probably the biggest one is Livingston's playing at Upperman tonight in District 8 AA, and Clark Range boys are playing at Jackson County tonight. The girls are not. A couple of COVID issues going to cause them to be set back a couple of games here through the middle of next week. But the boys' game be going on down there tonight, and a couple of big games in the area. So something to watch out for. Livingston has been playing decent basketball at times, their girls' team, and they got a challenge on their hands tonight to go down to Upperman and try to win down there. So are playing without Michaela Reagan, and Reagan's going to be out for a couple of games here, and she's missing a couple, and so we, last night was the first game without her, and York did pretty well. They handled it pretty well, and thanks to Lacey Patton, Lacey come in and was fantastic, especially in that fourth quarter, and she did a great job to help the Lady Dragons out. And Millie Hull made some good contributions last night as well, and Lauren Choate was sick, didn't play last night, so I know Coach Green's happy to have her back, and they got a contribution from Allie Hadley last night, who played some solid minutes for Coach Green, and made a good contribution as well. So looking forward to that, and we're going to end up the Smart Bank pregame show here, and we'll give you our basketball sponsors for this year for York basketball action. It's Fentress County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall Sports and Outdoors and Hall Family Pharmacy, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Fentress Farmers Co-op, Clark Range Drug Center, Meta Thrift Pharmacy, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and Lexi James Boutique. Of course, the pre- and post-game show you heard, hosted by SmartBank, and the halftime stats are courtesy of Showtime Board. Our player of the game will be sponsored by Hall Sports and Outdoors and Hall's Family Pharmacy. We're getting ready to get underway here, so we're going to take a few commercial breaks and let them get the national anthem out of the way, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With MediThrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Back out here at DeKalb County, and we're ready for introduction of the starting lineups. And for York, first one out will be Haley Johnson, number 3. Lacey Patton, number 4, will be the second starter. Sage Smith will be the third starter for the Lady Dragons. Ellie Lephew will be the fourth starter. And it'll be Gabby Beatty who will be the fifth starter for Coach Michael Green tonight. Okay, for DeKalb County, they turned down the lights here, and they have a little spotlight of their own, so they actually are not on the floor, so they come running in through the doors, and here comes the Lady Tigers. They gather around the center circle here, and we'll get the introduction of the starting lineup. Katie Griffin, number 1, will be the first starter introduced. Ella Van Bracken, number 11, will be the second starter introduced. Both those girls freshmen. Madison Martin, number 10, she'll be the third starter, and she's a sophomore, so she's the third starter for Coach Fish. Katie Farrell, number 32, will be the next starter. And the last starter will be Megan Cantrell, number 3, for Coach Danny Fish. So they come in record 7-8. They're 2-5 in the district, and played York a really tough ball game at York. So about 3 weeks ago tomorrow. So they played them a really tough game, and we're about ready for action here. DeKalb County will break out of their huddle here, and they're a black and gold school, but they have red lettering on their uniform tonight. They're white with black trim, red letters, and York, of course, in the purple uniforms with gold trim, and it'll be Ellie Lephew to tip this up against Katie Farrell, and we're about ready for action here, I think. So here we go, and the ball will get in the air, the tips up, it's going to go, and it's tipped around. It'll go to Martin from DeKalb County. She's on the floor. She's going to be called for a travel. We'll scrap for the ball. Martin ends up on the floor, and it's a walk. York will have possession. It'll be Lephew to trigger it in. She'll get it into Johnson, and Johnson will bring it up. Johnson guarded by Van Bracken, double teamed by Martin, gets it over to Patton on the right wing, up to Smith, top the key. Smith to Patton, and they're looking back and forth, and not much doing there. Smith dribbling right wing. She gonna come back and say it again. Here, tries to penetrate, gets it to Patton on the left wing. Patton get guarded by Griffin. Patton dribbling out top. She'll give it to Smith. Smith looking inside, nothing doing. Smith penetrates, gives it to Lepew for three off the backboard, no good. The rebound goes to Martin. Martin will bring it down the floor. Martin to Van Bracken for three off the wing. It's no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson will bring it. Long pass ahead to Beatty. Too long, out of bounds. Just a little too long. York turnover. It'll go to DeKalb County. Ball will come into Farrell, and Farrell will bring it up the court against Haley Johnson. Across the timeline, and Smith kicks away the pass, and almost a travel there. Van Bracken with it. She'll give it to Farrell. Farrell it off to Cantrell for three. That hits nothing. Beatty with the rebound, gives it to Johnson. We played about a minute and a half, no score here, and Johnson will bring it into the front court. She gives it off to Smith. Smith guarded by Cantrell. They'll get it right wing to Beatty. Beatty's looking down the corner to Johnson. Johnson will drive in. She'll stop. She'll shoot. No good. Rebound goes to Farrell. Katie Farrell gets it off to Griffin. Griffin drives in. She bumps into Patton. No call, and it'll be Martin off the left wing. She misses, and the rebound to Farrell, and Farrell will score. Katie Farrell with the first two. DeKalb County leads it 2-0. Haley Johnson will bring it into the front court. Then looking left side. She drives by Van Bracken. She'll go in. She'll shoot. She misses, but Ellie Lepew with the rebound goes up strong, and the foul going to be on number 10. Yeah, that'll be on Madison Martin. That's her first, team's first. Ellie Lepew at the line. She makes the first one. Lepew with one more. Chance to tie for York here early. It's in. 2-2, 5:52 to go in the first quarter. Farrell will get it into Martin, and Martin will bring it up. Madison Martin bring it into the front court. Guarded by Lepew. Drives down into the lane. She spins and shoots. No good. Lepew with the rebound. Gets it off to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court, being guarded by Van Bracken. Screened by Lepew. Tries to get the pass to her. Knocked away. Stolen by Griffin. Cantrell misses. It'll be rebounded by Johnson, and Johnson will bring it into the front court to Smith. Smith to Johnson on top of the key. She'll get set. It goes to Smith. Right wing, high post to Lepew. Lepew back out to Smith. Smith going to drive in. Kicks it out to Patton for three. It's off the rim. No good. Johnson rebound. She misses. She gets her own rebound. Goes back up. We're going to have a foul. Katie Farrell with the foul, and that'll be her first. Team's second foul, and this will be Haley Johnson at the line for 2 free throws. Chance for York to go into the lead. First one's good. Haley Johnson with her first point of the game. She'll have one more. Johnson lines it up. She shoots. She scores. DeKalb County will get it in, and Madison Martin will bring it into the front court. Martin over to Van Bracken. Van Bracken guarded by Smith. Looking to penetrate. Nothing there. Gets it down the corner to Martin. Martin guarded by Lepew. She's going to be fouled. That's going to be a blocking foul on Ellie Lepew. That'll be her first, team's first. But DeKalb County will bring it in under their own basket. They're trailing by 2, 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Van Bracken to trigger this in. She'll get it off up top to Martin. Over to Griffith. Griffith over to, that's Van Bracken out of the corner for three. Ella Van Bracken with the three, and DeKalb County goes in the lead. Johnson give it off to Smith. Smith will bring it across the timelines. She gets it left wing to Patton. Patton looking, she'll get in the corner to Johnson. Johnson looking, gets it down low to left view, back out to Smith. Smith penetrates in. She's going to go up, and she's going to be fouled. That foul on Megan Cantrell, that's her first, team's third. We're across the court. Can't hardly see all the foul calls, but Leppy will trigger this in, knocked away by Van Bracken, out of bounds. Still York ball. 4:13 to go in the first quarter. It's 5-4, DeKalb County in the lead. Beatty ran over to put this in place, side court, so she's going to get to Johnson. Johnson with the ball on the right wing, gets it low to Beatty, gets it out to Smith. Smith will drive in, gives it to Beatty. Beatty tries baseline under the basket, hits the backboard. It'll go to Leppy. Leppy looking, picked up her dribble, gives it Smith. Smith gets it to Patton. Patton over to Leppy. Leppy to Smith for three. It's good. Sage Smith for three, and York back in the lead. Van Bracken will bring it up the floor, guarded by Smith all the way to the basket, blocked by Smith. Rebound Leppy. Leppy trying to get out, gets it out to Smith, and Smith will bring it up the right side. Smith down to Patton on the wing, back to Smith. Smith to Patton. Patton looking inside, tries to get to Beatty. Ball knocked around on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. York possession. Millie Hull going to check in. Ellie Leppy will check out. York ball under their own basket. Smith to trigger it in. She's looking. She'll get to Johnson on the right wing. Back to Smith in the corner. Smith to Beatty. Beatty off to Hull. Hull to Patton. Patton for three. It's off the rim. No good. Farrell with the rebound. She's bringing it the other way. She gets it in the corner to Cantrell. Cantrell to Farrell. Farrell guarded by Johnson, drives in, and drives the other way, shoots, misses. Rebound to go to Johnson. Johnson's got it, coming up the other way. Haley will circle around, then finally get in the front court to Smith, to Beatty for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin to Farrell. Farrell will bring it for DeKalb County up. Penetrates in, kicks it off to Cantrell. Cantrell for three. It's no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson going to get it out to Patton. Patton lets it hit, and it gets away from her out of bounds. So Lacey Patton let up on that one. Probably should have kept running, but we're going to have a 30-second timeout. 2:32 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-5 York.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back to DeKalb County, 2:32 to go in the first quarter. York leads it 7-5. It's DeKalb County ball, and Martin will get it into Farrell. Farrell will bring it up against the full court pressure by Johnson. She brings it across the timeline, gets it off to Martin. Martin drives in. She'll shoot. She'll be fouled. Johnson going to be called for the foul. That'll be her first, team second. Referee called her for a hack. I didn't hardly see that, but he called it, and Madison Martin will be at the line for 2 free throws. Martin up with the first one. It's good. 7-6. York leads it here, and Lauren Choate, who just checked in, will check back out. Patton's going to check in, and for DeKalb County, we have Saria Lyons going to check in for DeKalb County, and she's in the game. Martin going to shoot one more, chance to tie this up. She shoots, and it's good. DeKalb County going to get Summer Crock in the game, and Martin going to check out. So York will trigger it in. Millie Hull against the full court pressure gets it in to Smith, and Smith going to get across the timeline easily into the front court. Against double team, gets it to Hull over to Patton. Patton, top of the key to Smith. Smith drives into a wide open Millie Hull, and that's blocked by Farrell. Farrell gets the block and picks it up. She'll bring it into the front court. Gives it off to Crock in the corner for two. It's good. Summer Crock with two, and DeKalb County in the lead. Haley Johnson will bring it up here into the front court. Dribbles right side into the middle. Dribbles under to Beatty. Beatty's got the basket. Nice pass, Haley Johnson, to a wide open Gabby Beatty. It'll come up. It's to Griffin in the front court. Griffin trying to drive on Beatty. She'll shoot. She'll miss. Rebounds Millie Hulls. It'll go on the floor, though. It's a jump ball. It'll go to York on the alternating possession. So it'll be Dragon basketball as Ellie Lakeview checks back in. Millie Hull check out. Actually, it's going to be DeKalb County ball. That's my mistake. And Van Bracken will key it in. She'll get into Griffin, top of the key. Griffin trying to look and drive. She bounces off her foot. Ball on the floor. It'll be picked up by Johnson. Haley going to bring it up. Bring it into the front court. Drives on Van Bracken. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith looking to drive. Nothing doing. She'll get down low to Leftview. Leftview get ball batted, picked up by Smith. Smith's got it on the left wing. She cross courts it to Patton. Patton down low to Beatty. Beatty drive, backs in, goes up, shoots. She misses, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Leftview. Ball goes out on Ellie Leftview, and DeKalb County will have it. It's 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 9, and Ella Van Bracken will come into the front court. Drives in past Smith, goes up, shoots, she'll score. Van Bracken with 5, and York trails by 2. Haley Johnson will bring it into the front court. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Johnson drives left side. She drives in, picks up her dribble, throws it cross court to Patton for 3. It's no good. Rebound Beatty. Beatty will kick it out to Patton. Patton thought about it again, throws it close to Johnson. Johnson going to shoot. They're going to call 3 seconds. A 3-second violation on York, so it'll be DeKalb County ball. Boy, you just don't see that one much, and they called that one, though, and DeKalb County will bring it up. 20 seconds to go. It's Van Bracken against Smith into the front court. Off the pick from Farrell. Gets it out, top of the key to Griffin. Griffin dribbling right side, dribbles on Beatty, goes in, she'll go up, and it's blocked by Beatty and taken away by Beatty. Johnson will get it to Lacey Patton. Patton will shoot, she'll score at the buzzer. Lacey Patton with 2, and at the end of 1, it's 11-11. It's all tied up.
The athletic field are working hard in the classroom. Remember, you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over. It's First Volunteer for you.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
It'll be York ball. Starts second quarter. Johnson will bring it up. She gets it high post to Gabby Beatty. Back to Johnson. Johnson over to a wide open Leftview. Goes up. Missed it. Farrell come over to hamper the shot. She'll go up again. She'll be fouled. That foul going to go against Katie Farrell. That's her second, team's 4th. Ellie Leftview will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Leftview's 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. That's her 2 points in the game. Chance to put York back in the lead. She'll make the first one. Lakeview will have one more. York in the lead, 12-11. Lakeview lines it up. She'll shoot. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Van Brinken will get the rebound. She'll bring it up. Sage Smith all over into the front court. She will go in against Lakeview. She'll shoot, and they're going to call a foul. That foul called all the way over on the other side of the court, and that'll go on Ellie Lakeview. That's her second, team's third, and Van Brinken drove in, drew some contact, and got a foul out of it. So she makes the first one. It's tied at 12. So Van Brinken will have one more. She shoots, she'll make it. DeKalb County in the lead, and Johnson will bring it up. Both teams in the full court, at least token pressure, and that'll go to Lakeview on the high post. Lakeview looking, and we're going to call a foul on. I believe that one's going to go against Van Brinken. That'll be her first. She grabbed Johnson. She drove through, got called for the foul. That's her first. So Johnson will trigger it into Smith, and left wing here back to Johnson, top of the key. Johnson will shoot the three. It's off the rim, no good, and we got a jump ball, and that will be DeKalb County possession. So Lakeview and Farrell fighting for the ball, and they call it a jump ball on the alternate possession. It'll go to DeKalb County. Madison Martin to trigger this in. She'll give it to Van Brinken. Van Brinken bring it into the front court. Looks for a screen, nothing there. Gives it to Cantrell. Cantrell to Lyons. Lyons off to Farrell. Back to Cantrell for a long three, and that rims out no good. Ellie Lakeview with the rebound. She'll give it to Johnson. Johnson off to Smith. Smith on the left wing holds it up. Tries to drive in. She will. She'll shoot. She'll score. Sage Smith with two. She's got 5. York in the lead by 1. Van Brinken into the front court, gives it to Cantrell. She'll try another three. That one's off, no good. Fight for the ball. That's going to go to Lyons, and she tries to get it out to Martin, tipped away by Lakeview. So it'll be DeKalb County ball, side court. Ella Van Brinken to trigger this in. She's looking. She'll give it to Farrell, top of the key. Farrell back to Van Brinken, and she will try to drive on Smith. She will. She'll shoot, and it'll rim out. Rebound goes to Sage. Sage get to Haley, and Haley will bring it up. Haley into the front court. She holds up, gives it to Smith. Smith looking, does get down low to Lakeview. Lakeview will shoot, she'll miss. Van Brinken with the rebound. She'll bring it the other way. Into the front court, she gives it to Lyons. Lyons off to Farrell. Farrell, top of the key, she's looking, gets it over to Van Brinken. A long three-pointer, it's good. Ella Van Brinken with the three, and DeKalb County goes back in the lead by 2. Haley Johnson bringing it in the front court, high post to Beatty. Beatty knocked away, she gets it back. She gets it out to Smith. Smith over to Johnson on the right wing. 5:38 to go in the first half. Ball down low to Lakeview. Lakeview going to shoot. She's going to score. Ellie Lakeview with 5 points, and York ties it up. Martin into the front court, guarded by Lakeview, gets it off to Farrell. Farrell, guarded by Johnson, drives in, spins, nothing there. She'll spin the other way, and she'll score, and she's going to be fouled. Katie Farrell scores. She'll be fouled by Johnson. She'll have a chance at a three-point play. Millie Hull going to check back in. Ellie Lakeview will check out. Lakeview going to check out. Millie Hull in, and Farrell will be at the line for one. She has 4 points on the night, and she misses that one. The rebound will go to Hull. Hull looking. She'll get it off to Johnson. Johnson will bring it up. There's 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 2-point DeKalb County lead. Goes to Beatty in the high post, out on the wing to Hull. Hull will get to Johnson. They'll restart it here. Haley Gonna shoot a long three. It's off nothing there, and Smith tries to save it in. It goes out of bounds. Be DeKalb County ball. DeKalb County will trigger it in. This will be Madison Martin. She'll get it to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will bring it up the court. Guarded by Smith. It comes into the front court, gives it to Lyons. Off to Martin. She loses it, gets it back. And she's looking, nothing doing. And she has to pick up her dribble. Finally gets it off to Farrell. Farrell looking for a screen. She gets one. Farrell going to drive in on Hull, gets it back to Martin, guarded by Johnson. Martin going to drive, Martin going to miss. Haley Johnson going to get the rebound. Johnson will bring it the other way. She gets it to Beatty, off to Patton, back off to Hull, back to Johnson. Johnson thought about it, gives it to Hull. Instead, she'll get it back. 4 minutes to go. It's 18-16. DeKalb County in the lead. Johnson dribbling out front. She's dribbling out front, gets it off to Beatty. Beatty, top of the circle. Beatty's got the ball off to Smith. Smith on the right wing, drives in. She'll kick it out to Johnson to Beatty. Beatty for three, it's good. Gabby Beatty for the three-pointer, and York goes back in the lead. Front court, it's Martin for DeKalb County to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will get it off the Lyons. Lyons dribbling left side, gives it to Farrell down in the corner. Katie Farrell has it on Johnson, drives in. She looks, gives it to Martin. Martin blocked by Hull. Takes it away from Hull. Blocked again, 3 in a row by Hull. Finally gets it to Lyons. Lyons to Farrell. Farrell over to Van Bracken. She shoots for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson will throw it up court to Patton. Patton off to Beatty. Beatty's going to shoot. She'll be fouled. Nice job. Haley saw Lacey Patton breaking out and got it to about the foul line extended. Great pass by Patton to Beatty, and Beatty drove in hard, drew the foul. That foul will go on Saria Lyons. That'll be her first, team sixth. Gabby Beatty will be at the line for 2 free throws. Beatty toes it up. She'll shoot the first one. It's good. York leads it by 2, 20-18, 2:58 to go in the first half. Beatty will be at the line to shoot one more. Beatty fires. It's off front of the rim. No good. The rebound goes to Martin. Martin with the ball. She'll bring it up. Madison Martin into the front court. She picks up the dribble. Guarded by Lephew, gets it off to Van Bracken. Van Bracken they're gonna call a foul. They're calling a grab. That one up. There's three Lady Dragons around that, and we got a foul call out of that. That's on Gabby Beatty. That'll be her first, team's fifth. DeKalb County will bring it in. Farrell to trigger it in. She'll get it top of the circle to Griffin. Griffin off to Farrell. Farrell on Johnson. She drives in, and that's going to be a foul. I believe that one may go on Ellie Lephew, so they're calling her for the hack. Yeah, that foul's on Lephew. That'll be her third. Team 6, Farrell will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. The first one up, it's no good. Farrell misses the free throw, so she'll have one more. She shoots off back of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Beatty. And Beatty will give it off to Johnson. Johnson will bring it up. 2:30 to go in the first half. York leads it by 2. Smith with the ball, top the key. Guarded by Griffin, gets it off left wing to Lephew. Off to Johnson down on the left wing. Johnson dribbling, looking, gets it inside to Lephew. Lephew will shoot. And Lephew it's going to be a jump ball. We get a jump ball down here on the same thing. It'll be York ball. Millie Hull going to check in. Ellie Lephew going to check out with the 3 fouls. 2:16 to go in the first half. York leads it by 2. Johnson to trigger it in. Johnson looking, gets it off to Beatty in the corner. Beatty back to Johnson. Johnson will dribble it out top. Johnson looking, nothing doing. The left wing drops down. She'll shoot a little 8-foot runner. No good. Beatty with the rebound. She goes up. No good. Rebound, and they're calling a foul, I think. They will call a foul. Beatty got the rebound. She'll get a foul. We're going to shoot 1-1. Cantrell will be Megan Cantrell will get the foul. That's her second, team 7th. Beatty going to shoot 1 in the bonus here. 2 minutes exactly to go, and Beatty makes the first one. York leads at 21-18. Lady Dragons in the lead. Beatty will be at the line to shoot 1 more. She'll fire, and it will be good. York leads it by 4. DeKalb County trying to get it in against the pressure, gets it to Griffin, or that's actually Martin. Martin will bring it into the front court. Madison Martin gets it off to Cantrell on the left wing, tries to get it down low to Farrell. Farrell throws it back in, stolen by Patton. Patton will bring it the other way. Patton to Johnson. Johnson into the front court. Farrell almost stole that one. Johnson will fire for 3. It's off the rim, no good. And that foul going to be on Beatty for over the back. Gabby Beatty will commit the foul. That'll be her second. That's the team 7th. DeKalb County will go to the other end to shoot free throws. Madison Martin going to go to the line for 1-1. Martin at the line to shoot 1-1. Her team trails by 4 with 1:36 to go in the first half. She'll line it up, and she'll fire the first one, and it's out, in and out, no good. The rebound will go to Smith. Smith will get the rebound. She'll give it off to Johnson. Johnson going to bring it up slowly. 1:26 to go in the first half. Johnson into the front court. She drives. She'll pull up from about 6 feet. She'll shoot. She'll score. First basket of the night for Haley Johnson. She's got 4 in the game. York leads by 6. It's Martin. It's off her foot. Picked up by Millie Hull. Hull's got it. She's looking. Gets it off to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass down low to Smith. Smith's go up. She'll shoot. She'll score. Sage Smith for 2, and York leads this by 8. Now less than a minute to go. Knocked away by Smith. Martin gets it back. She'll bring it up. Across the timeline into the front court. Guarded by Hull. She drives all the way down, and they're going to call a foul on Millie Hull. Millie Hull, good defense. I almost had the ball knocked away, fell to the floor and was on the floor, and then the whistle blew. She's called for the foul. That'll be her first, team's 8th. Madison Martin will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. 1 the bonus. First one's good. She'll shoot 1 more, 47.5 seconds to go. She shoots second one, it's good. York leads it by 6. Ball come in to Johnson. Johnson in the front court. Guarded by Van Branken. 38 seconds to go. York going to try to maybe play for 1 here. They'll give it to Beatty in the high post. Beatty tries to drive. No, they won't. Beatty to the basket. Beatty will shoot and miss. Rebound Farrell. Farrell has to pick it up, but gets it off to Martin. Martin over to Van Bracken. Ella Van Bracken will set it up here. 16 seconds to go in the half. She will dribble right side, gets it off the lines, back to Martin. Martin to Farrell. That's who they want with it. She's looking down low to Lines. Lines will shoot. Lines will miss, and that ball out of bounds. It'll be DeKalb County ball. 2 seconds to go. 2 seconds left in the first half, and York going to get a couple of subs in. Lauren Schode will check in. Allie Hadley will check in for the first time, and we get a couple of subs in here, and DeKalb County will bring it in. Van Bracken to get it in. She'll get it to Cantrell for 3 at the buzzer. It's no good. We're at halftime. It's 26-20. York in the lead. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus, sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back here at the halftime, we're welcome to the Showtime board halftime show. At halftime, York leading this one 26-20. In the first half for the Lady Dragons, they were led by Gabby Beatty with 8 points, 7 points for Sage Smith, 5 points Ellie Lefeview, 4 points for Haley Johnson, 2 points for Lacey Patton. For DeKalb County, they're led in scoring by Ella Van Bracken with 10 points, 4 points Katie Farrell, 4 points for Madison Martin, 2 points for Summer Crock in the first half for their 20. We're at halftime, York leading it 26-20. We're going to send it back to the station for a minute, see if we can get a couple of songs on while we're waiting. We were hoping maybe Coach Roy Whited or Coach Rodney Powell will join us. Don't look like they will, so we're going to send it back to Gary at the station, see if we can get a station or get a commercial or two on. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for the second half. Now they started off a little slow last night, but you got to be pretty happy with the way he played, especially in the fourth quarter. And I know you need him to help control the paint and to dominate the inside for you.
Yeah, we have to have him to establish the inside game, and our philosophy is to try to go inside out and establish the paint early, and we weren't able to do that early last night. But then as the game progressed, we got better at it, and they surprised us with their defense. They had not been playing that zone defense, and I think that was devised, because Riley had hurt them over there. And so we had to make some adjustments offensively also to be able to take advantage of and get the ball down low to Riley.
Well, looking at tonight, Coach, why did you play in a DeKalb County team you beat by 14 points at home about 3 weeks ago? And, one thing really stood out in that game is you really, they depend a lot on their low post scoring, their inside play, and you guys done a really effective job taking that away from them and making them shoot outside.
Well, and that they are very good at getting inside and offensive rebounding is where they are exceptionally good at, and they have won 3 games in a row. They've been playing extremely well, and I think that this is going to be an extremely tough game. It's a district game. It's a road district game. It's a very important game, and our players, have had two intense games this week, and we've asked them, we challenged them to rise, because that's what really good teams do. They rise to the occasion. They play through tiredness. They play through fatigue. And I believe these guys, concentration-wise and being focused, I think they're ready.
Well, good, and, it's good to know. And, you've won 6 out of 8. You really haven't put together that real long winning streak I know you'd like to see, but you are building some consistency, Coach. I mean, you started 1-5, and now you've got a little bit of a run going where you've won several games. How do you keep that going?
Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Gary.
All right, thank you. That's Coach Roy Whited, and, of course, the Dragons, they're 10-7 on the year. They will be coming up next against DeKalb County. Hey, we're going to take a commercial. I'm not sure. We had the Showtime Forward halftime show. I'm not sure I played their spot, but I give them a plug. If you need a forward, go to Wartburg and see the folks at Showtime Forward.
Hello, everybody. This is Bruce Babb. And from all of us here at Showtime Forward, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco.
Mama put the rags to you.
Back here.
There were rags of many colors, but every.
We got back out here at York Institute. Sorry about we got disconnected there for a minute, and DeKalb County makes 1 out of 2, and it's a 28-24 game. Ball goes down low to Lefeview, and Lefeview will score. Ellie Lefeview with 2. York back out by 6. It'll be Madison Martin into the front court, then gives it off to Van Bracken. Van Bracken, top of the circle. She's looking, she's guarded by Smith. Gets it off to Farrell. Farrell for a real long 3. That's going to miss everything. Rebound Beatty. Beatty will give it to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court, and Haley on the left side. She's dribbling against Van Bracken. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith penetrates. Kicks it out to Patton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will bring it into the front court off to Farrell. Katie Farrell with it. Farrell Penetrates in, gives it to Cantrell for a three. It's good. Megan Cantrell with 2 threes in the quarter, and York leads it by 3. It'll be Smith into the front court to Gabby Beatty. Beatty back to Smith. Smith looking, drives in, kicks it out to Patton. Patton drives in, out to Beatty for 3. It's good. Gabby Beatty with 11. York leads it by 6. Nice job by York. Get the three-pointer, and it'll be Farrell with the ball, guarded by Johnson. She drives in. She's going to be fouled by Johnson. Foul goes on Haley. That'll be her first. That'll be her third, team's first of the second half.
Foul is on Johnson. Her third.
Johnson with the foul. Farrell will be at the line for 2 shots. Farrell will fire. It'll roll around the rim and roll in. Farrell will have one more. Katie at the line. She'll shoot. It's good. 33-29, 4:53 to go in the third quarter, and it'll be Haley Johnson to bring it in the front court. Johnson brings it up, guarded by Van Branken, gives it down low to Lepew. Lepew will go up, she'll shoot, she's fouled, no call. Rebound by Farrell, and Farrell's going to bring it. Farrell that's to Griffin, and Griffin going to be bumped, and Sage Smith going to be called for the foul. Smith, that's her first, team's third. And this will be Griffin at the line. Katie Griffin at the line to shoot 2. First one up, it rolls off no good. Griffin will have one more. York leads it 33-29. 4:36 to go in the first half. The second one's good. 33-30. York in the lead. Ball will come into Smith. Smith will bring it up, guarded by Griffin. Griffin into the front court. Griffin gives it to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Van Branken. Johnson will drive in. Johnson will shoot. She'll score. Nice job, Haley Johnson. And it'll go into Martin. Martin will bring it up the right side all the way down. She loses it out of bounds, and it'll go to York. Millie Hull check in. Ellie Lepew going to check out. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. York leads it by 5. Haley Johnson with the ball. She'll bring it down the court. Johnson will bring it into the front court. She will, guarded by Van Branken, gives it off to Smith. Smith drives in, kicks it out to Beatty. Beatty going to drive in. She'll go to the hole. She'll shoot. He'll miss. Ball going to be out of bounds off a hole, and it'll go to DeKalb County. A lot of contact, no call, and DeKalb County will have it. It'll come into Farrell. Farrell will bring it up, guarded by Johnson. Farrell into the front court. She kicks it out to Martin. Martin will fire for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Gabby Beatty. She'll give it to Johnson. Johnson walk it up for York. York leads this one by 5. 3:30 to go. Smith with the ball, right wing to Patton. Patton looking, gets it down low to Johnson on the baseline. Johnson drives baseline, looking, gives it off to Beatty, and Beatty gonna be fouled. Nice pass, Haley Johnson. Beatty goes up strong. She's gonna draw the foul. That foul gonna be against Katie Griffin. That's her first. That's team's first of the second half. Gabby Beatty gonna be at the free throw line for 2 free throws. She's 3 of 4 at the night from the free throw line. She'll shoot. It bounces out, no good. .322 to go in the third quarter. It's a 5-point York lead. Beatty will be at the line to shoot one more. She'll toe it up, she'll shoot, and she'll score. York by 6. DeKalb County will bring it in to Griffin. Griffin will bring it up the floor. Griffith guarded by Beatty into the front court. Johnson almost cuts it off, steals it. Instead, they get to Farrell. Farrell, top of the circle. Drives in, kicks it off to Crook. Crook down to Van Branken. Van Branken misses. Rebound goes to Beatty. Beatty will give it to Johnson, but not before she gets fouled. That foul going. Van Braken will get the foul. That's her second, team second. Johnson with the ball. Johnson will bring it into the front court. 3 minutes to go. York leading by 6. Johnson in the front court. Guarded by Van Braken. Gets it off left wing to Beatty. Down low to Johnson. Johnson going to turn. She going to shoot. She's going to score. 2 points, Haley Johnson. It's an 8-point York lead. Van Braken brings it into the front court, drives in, kicks it out to Summer Crook out of the corner for 3. It's no good. Fight for the rebound goes to Van Braken. That'll go to Cantrell for 3. And Cantrell hits for 3. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. York leads it 38-33.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse.
Special at Hall Sports. Crocs % off. Columbia Fleece and Omni Heat Vest are 50% off. Remaining Columbia PFG long sleeve shirts and Tennessee Tech shirts by Under Armour are 75% off at Hall's off the square in downtown Jamestown.
This is Marvin Long, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The new year means new gifts, and new gifts means new devices, and new devices mean the possibility of slower internet. Beat slow and old with new and fast and gig speed connections from Twin Lakes. Connect as many devices as you wish, stream like a dream, and game until your thumbs bleed. Well, maybe not that long. Get a new broadband connection for New Year's by calling 1-800-644-8582 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
2:26 to go in the third quarter. York leads it 38-33. York will bring it in under the DeKalb County basket. It'll be Millie Hull trigger it in. No pressure this time. Hull will get into Johnson. York will bring it into the front court. Johnson will get it over to Smith. Sage with the ball, dribbling, kicks it down to Lepew. Lepew with the layup, she'll score. Lepew with 9. York by 7, and Van Braken brings it up to Farrell. Farrell across court to Griffin. Griffin with the ball, looking for somewhere to go. Van Braken will fire for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Gabby Beatty. Beatty will give it off to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court, guarded by Farrell. Left side, looking for Lepew down low, not there. Off to Smith, top of the key. Smith off to Johnson. Johnson looking around, nothing doing. She'll give it to Smith. Smith looking, she'll get into Beatty, and Beatty's going to be fouled, finally. So I can't see who that's on. That's on Megan Cantrell. That's her third, team's third. York will trigger it in under the basket. It'll be Ellie Lepew to trigger it in. She gets it in to Johnson. Johnson on the left baseline, nothing doing. Gets it down low to Lepew, and Lepew going to be fouled, and that's going to be on Summer Croc. That's her first. Crook with the foul. That's her first. That's team's fourth. Haley Johnson triggered in. She gets it to Lepew. Lepew loses it, gets it back. She's going to go up, and didn't see what that was. He called offensive foul on Ellie Lepew, and that'll be 4 on Lepew. 4th team foul. DeKalb County got it. Farrell will bring it into the front court over to Van Braken. Van Braken will shoot for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, Haley Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Johnson drives, kicks it to Smith. Smith will drive over to Hull. Hull down to Beatty. Down low to Lepew, and Lepew they're going to call her for offensive foul. And that'll be 5 on Lepew. And Ellie Lepew going to foul out. 58.2 seconds to go. And Lepew going to foul out, and Coach Michael Green going to have to go to his bench here. And Rough foul. That was obviously, she flopped on that and picked up the charge off of Lefeview. So Lefeview going to foul out. Scored 9 points on the night. That'll be a big loss for York, but York in the lead by 7. The ball comes in to Farrell. Farrell off to Van Bracken, and they'll bring it up. Van Bracken will bring it into the front court, gets it off to Griffin. Griffin will give it to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will guard by Smith, dribbles around her, tries to pop one up, no good. Rebound to Crook, and Crook going to be fouled. Millie Hull with the foul. That's her second, team 6th. Farrell with the ball, top of the key, guarded by Millie Hull. She's going to drive on her. She's going to shoot. Offensive foul. That's going to go on Katie Farrell. That's her third, team's 5th. York will have the ball. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Getting a little chippy out here as York will bring it into the front court. It'll be Haley Johnson. Johnson dribbling up top, drives in, kicks it out to Smith. Smith will dribble around top of the key, look, drive, nothing there. She gets it to Beatty down low, over to a wide open Patton who misses. Rebound, Gabby Beatty, she'll score and she'll be fouled. Gabby Beatty with the rebound, she'll score. She'll draw a foul. York scores, 10.9 seconds to go. That foul's on Griffin, that's her second. Team 6th. Beatty's going to be at the line for one free throw. A chance to give York a double-digit lead here with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Beatty going to toe the line. She'll shoot. It's good. Rolls around, falls in. Van Bracken gives it to, this is Martin, Farrell. Farrell will bring it on Hull. Farrell drives in. She's going to be fouled by Hull. That's the third on Hull. Katie Farrell going to go to the line, shoot 2 free throws.
Team 7.
4.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Katie Farrell at the line for 2 free throws. Farrell with 7 points, make it 8 on the night. York leading this one 43-34. Johnson will check back in here. Lauren Choate will check out. She come in for a couple of minutes. She'll check out. It'll be Farrell. Farrell will shoot the second one off back of the rim. No good. Johnson with the ball. She's going to look. She's going to fire at the buzzer. It's off the rim. No good. Down to 3. It's 43-34. York in the lead.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Okay, start of the fourth quarter. It's going to be York trigger this in. They lead it by 9, 43-34. Millie Hull going to trigger it in to start the fourth quarter. Johnson in the backcourt, and Johnson will dribble it across the timeline. Johnson into the front court, guarded by Van Bracken. She's looking to drive, nothing there. Kicks it off to Patton. Patton will drive in. She'll shoot. She'll score. Lacey Patton with 2. She's got 4 on the night. York leads by 11. Van Bracken will bring it into the front court. Guarded by Smith. Drives around her to Johnson. She'll shoot off the rim. No good. Rebound goes Gabby Beatty. Beatty will get it off to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Haley Johnson across the timeline looking to drive. She drives in, kicks it out to Beatty for three. It's off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll end up with Farrell. Farrell with the rebound brings it across the timeline. Farrell off to Van Bracken. Van Bracken drives in. She's going to shoot. She's going to score. She'll be fouled. Van Bracken with the basket, and the foul going to go. I believe that's going to go on. That'll go on Sage Smith. That'll be her second, team 8. Van Bracken will shoot one more. She's got 12 points on the night, shooting for 13. Her team trails by 9, 7:06 to go. Trails by 8. She makes the free throw. York will get it in. It'll be Haley Johnson to bring it up. Johnson will bring it up across the timeline. Under 7 minutes to go. York leads at 8 points. Johnson drives in, drives by Van Bracken, shoots, misses, fight for the rebound. It's going to go to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will bring it up. She'll get it to Farrell, top of the circle. Farrell drives, kicks it out to Griffin for three. It's off the rim, no good. Millie Hull with the rebound. She gets it off to Johnson. York will bring it up the floor. 6.5 minutes to go. It'll come to Beatty on the left wing. Beatty drives in. She'll shoot. No foul. Farrell with the rebound. She brings it the other way. Farrell going to shoot. She's going to score the layup. Farrell with 2. York by 6. Johnson will bring it across the timeline. Johnson into the front court, gives it to Beatty, left wing. Beatty to Johnson on the high post. Johnson looking to drive. She will. She'll be fouled. Ella Van Bracken picks up the foul. That's her third, team 7th. Johnson in the act of shooting will shoot 2 free throws. Ella Van Bracken will pick up the foul. That's her third. Haley at the line for a couple of free throws. So going to shoot 2 free throws here. Haley at the line. First one, she will shoot. It'll bounce around and bounce in. It bounced about 3 times, fell in. Haley with 11 now. She's shooting for a 12th one here, and she shoots. It's good. York leads it by 8. 6 minutes to go. Van Bracken into the front court. She'll get it off to Farrell. Farrell back to Van Bracken, over to Lyons. Lyons stole by Johnson. Johnson will get it out to Patton. Patton is a little bit under the basket, has to dribble it out to Smith. Down low to Beatty. Beatty going to shoot. She's going to score. Farrell with 3 fouls, getting a 4th one. Louder, couldn't really body her, and Louder score. York by 10. It's over to Griffin on the left wing, back to Van Bracken. Van Bracken fakes, drives, shoots from 12 feet. She'll score. Ella Van Bracken will score again. It's an 8-point York lead. Haley Johnson will bring it into the front court. She drives by Van Bracken. She just drives in, tries to get Smith under the basket, threw it away. Turnover York. It'll go to DeKalb County. 5:12 to go in the game. York leads at 49-41, but not before we have a timeout here. Timeout, DeKalb County. 5:12 to go in the third quarter, or fourth quarter. York leads at 49-41.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball.
Confidence.
Co-op,
the one word you have to have when
knows
you
teamwork
choose a
is
pharmacy.
important for success.
And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours.
Play hard.
Whether
It's a
filling a
team effort.
prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
5:12 to go in the game. York leading at 49-41. DeKalb County ball under the Dragon basket and Lady Dragon basket, and it'll be Katie Farrell to trigger it in. Farrell will get it in to Griffin, and Griffin will bring it up the floor. Griffith into the front court, drives in, kicks it off to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will give it to Farrell. Farrell out near the center circle, dribbling, trying to look for penetration. She kicks it off to Griffin. Griffin looking nothing there. She'll finally try to drive in and shoot, and it's going to be off of Patton out of bounds. Lacey Patton got a hand on it. It goes out of bounds. 4:50 to go. York leads at 49-41. Farrell will trigger it in. She'll get it into Crook. Crook looking, nothing doing. Bait away, picked up by Beatty, and Beatty will give it to Johnson. Haley Johnson will bring it in the front court, right wing to Beatty. Beatty looking to drive, nothing doing. Loses the handle, picks it back up. It'll go to Smith. Smith drives around, kicks it to Patton. Patton drives in. She picks it up back to Smith. Smith going to drive in, kick it to Beatty on the left wing. Beatty will dribble it back up front, and she's going to give it to Johnson. Johnson will get it reset here. She'll get it off to Smith on the left wing. Sage with the ball, guarded by Lyons, gives it to Millie Hull, top of the circle off to Beatty on the right wing this time. Beatty looking to drive, nothing doing. She'll give it to Sage Smith. Smith looking to penetrate. She does. She'll shoot off the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Crook off to Farrell. Farrell into the front court. Kicks it off to Van Bracken for three. Around the rim. No good. Rebound goes Lacey Patton. Patton will get it off to Sage Smith, and York will bring it up the floor. 3:40 to go. Johnson with the ball. York leads 49-41. Johnson looking to penetrate on Van Bracken. She does. She kick it off to Millie Hull. Back to Sage Smith. Smith driving in. Nothing doing. Gives it to Millie Hull. Hull drives in. Kicks it out to Patton. Lacey with the ball. Gives it to Haley Johnson. Johnson out near midcourt. Gives it to Beatty. Back to Smith on the left wing. York running some clock here as they get to Millie Hull. Hull off to Smith. Smith down low in the post to Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out to Smith. Sage with the ball, drives in. She's got it. She's going to be fouled. Nice move, Sage Smith. Good change of direction. Goes to the basket. Lays it up with the left hand. I believe that foul going to be on Katie Griffin. That's her third. Team's 8. York, Sage Smith will be at the line for 2 free throws. Smith with 7 points on the night. Shoots the. It's good. Smith with 8. York by 9. 3-1 to go in the game. Sage Smith will be at the line to shoot one more. She lines it up. She'll shoot. It rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound, Katie Farrell. Farrell will bring it into the front court to Van Bracken. Van Bracken over to Griffith on the right wing. Griffith drives in, has to pick it up. Tries to get to Van Bracken. Stolen by Smith. Smith will give it to Johnson, and York will have it. Smith in the front court. Down low to Beatty. Beatty up. It's off the rim. No good. And Van Bracken with the rebound. Gabby Beatty with the layup, missed it, and Van Bracken over to Farrell down the corner. That's Snipes for 3, and that's good. Natalie Snipes just in the game makes a 3. York leads it by 6. We've got 2:20 to go in the game. Johnson will bring it up to the front court over to Smith on the right wing, down low to Beatty. Beatty will score this time. Gabby Beatty with 2 more. She's got 19. York leads by 8. Farrell gets it off to Griffith in the corner, off the rim, no good. It'll be Lacey Patton with the rebound. She's dribbling around, tries to get rid of it. Turnover to Farrell, Farrell to Griffith. Griffith going to give it up top to Martin, down low. This will be Snipes again. This one misses, fight for a rebound. It goes to Johnson. Johnson will get it off to Smith, and Coach Michael Green wants a timeout. 1:40 to go in the game. York leads at 52-44.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta-Thrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
1:40 to go here. DeKalb County trailing by 8 to York, 52-44. It'll be York ball near the scores table, and Millie Hull trigger this one in. It'll be Hull to trigger it in to Smith, and Smith will have it. She'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it off to Johnson on the left side. Johnson with the ball. She fakes, dribbles back out. Johnson being hounded by Griffith, and Griffith will foul. 1:27 to go. That's 4 on Katie Griffith. Team's 9th foul. Haley Johnson will be at the line for 1 in the bonus. Couple of pretty big free throws here. Johnson with a dozen. She'll shoot for 13. It's out. No good. Rebound to Farrell. Farrell will bring it. They thought it was 2, but it was a 1-and-1. So Farrell gives it to Griffith off to Van Bracken. Van Bracken will go up. She'll shoot. She's going to be fouled by Millie Hull. Drew contact off of Hull, and Hull going to be called for the foul. That's 4 on Millie. Team's 9th. Van Bracken will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. She shoots the first one. It'll be good. 52-45. York in the lead. 1:16 to go. She shoots second one off the rim. No good. Rebound Hull. Hull will give it to Johnson. Haley will bring it up. Haley into the front court to Beatty. Beatty off to Hull. Hull out top looking for somebody. She gets it to Johnson. Johnson near midcourt. Drives around Farrell to a wide open Lacey Patton for 2. Lacey Patton with the 2. York by 9. 54 seconds to go. Farrell going to drive to the basket. She's going to shoot. She's going to score. York getting it into Johnson. Johnson going to dribble through the double team. She's got it to a wide open Patton down low, and Patton will score again. Van Bracken coming the other way. 35 seconds to go to Farrell. Off to Martin. Martin for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes Sage Smith. Smith's got it. Coming the other way. Smith into the front court. She's going to hold up here. Down low to a wide open Beatty, and Beatty will score. Debbie Beatty is York getting some easy ones here at the end. And DeKalb County with Van Bracken comes the other way. Shoots, she'll miss. Rebound Patton. It goes to John. Haley off to Sage Smith, and this is about over with, folks. Smith will dribble into the front court, and this one's going to be over. York's going to win it, 58-47. 10 in a row for the Lady Dragons, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear. But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What peace of mind that comes with Twin Lakes
Your
Security.
favorite pizza.
Twin Lakes Security Systems can
those
protect
awesome
what
wings. Sides and dessert.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Crocs are 35% off, Columbia Fleece and Omni Heat Vest are 50% off, remaining Columbia PFG long sleeve shirts and Tennessee Tech shirts by Under Armour are 75% off at Hall's off the Square in downtown Jamestown.
Hey y'all, it's Lexi here at Lexi Jades, formerly known as Sweet Peach. We have finally got our app launched on the App Store, so be sure to go download that. It's just Lexi Jades. And in store we have lots of Valentine's gift ideas, and then we also have lots of pre-orders on the app just launched, and we have spring and summer 2021 coming soon in store. We are located directly behind the post office. Stop in and see us. We're open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 9 to 3.
Back here at DeKalb County, and the York Lady Dragons win their 10th in a row, and they beat DeKalb County tonight 58-47. Scoring in the game, it was Gabby Beatty, the leading scorer. She scores 21 in the game. Haley Johnson scores 12. 9 points, Ellie Lepew, and 8 points apiece for Sage Smith and Lacey Patton in the game. For DeKalb County, they were led in scoring by Ella Van Bracklin. She scored 16, 12 points Katie Farrell, 9 points for Megan Cantrell, 4 points for Madison Martin, 3 points Natalie Snipes, 2 points for Summer Crock, and 1 point for Katie Griffin in the game. So York goes to 15-3, 6-1 the district. They win it 58-47. So we're going to take a break here and get our lineups ready for the boys action here come up shortly, and we'll give it back to play a little music here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of the boys game. Back here at DeKalb County, of course, the York Lady Dragons winning by 11 tonight in the first one, and the Dragons will be up next against the DeKalb County Tigers. Before we get into that, a couple of scores of interest tonight. Pickett County 76, Trousdale County 32, so Pickett County with a district win. Clark Range lost a heartbreaker to Jackson County tonight. They lost 52-50, and the Buffaloes playing a really valiant effort down at Jackson County, coming up a couple of points short and in that one. But now we've got boys action, and it'll be York. York with a record of 10-7. They're 5-0 in the district. They're going to play DeKalb County. DeKalb County is 6-9 on the season. Their record is 2-5 in the district. So they're behind in the district standings a little bit. But York currently tied for first place in the district. They're 5-0 and undefeated in the district, tied with Upperman at the top of the district standings. Going to have a tough battle tonight down here at DeKalb County, though, and, talking to Coach Whitey before the game, DeKalb County depends on their inside play. Evan Jones and Jordan Young, two big guys that like to mix it up inside. York done an excellent job on them. At York, they got to do it again tonight. So, of course, the Dragons, they'll start their usual five. It'll be Nick Smith, Riley Cooper, John Headings, Miles Lepew, and Bryson Bilbrey. We're not sure. DeKalb County didn't have their starters listed at the time we got the roster, so they were making those decisions, and both teams continue to warm up. We're about a minute and a half away from the start of the game, and York coming over to the bench, and it's DeKalb County going to go to their bench, and we're about a minute and 10 seconds away from the start of the game. And Both teams clearing off here, and York, this will be a big district game for them tonight. They, got a couple of district games next week that'll be big in nature too, but this will be one that'll give them the 6-0 in the district halfway through, so big game for the Dragons. Coach Roy White is fairly happy with the way his team played there. Oneida got some threes laid after the game wasn't no longer in question, but they got the lead out at the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter, and York able to get it out to double digits. They kept it there for the rest of the night. We're about 20 seconds or so away from the start. Kind of a chippy first game. Very physical at times, very much back and forth, hard fought, and York come out with a tough 58-47 victory, and got to be happy for the Lady Dragons. They improved to 15-3 on the season. They're riding a 10-game winning streak. You can't ask for no more than that. We're ready for the boys action here, and York comes in, of course, 10-7, 5-0 in the district. It'll be York to be introduced first, of course, the visiting team. Nick Smith will be the first starter for Coach Roy Whitehead's Dragons. Miles Lephew will be the second one. Bryson Bilbrey will be the third starter. Riley Cooper will be the third starter, and John Headings will be the last starter for the York Dragons. Once again, we'll turn the lights down here and put the spotlight on, and their team comes in through the door over here, side court, and so they come running in the non-starters, so they'll come in and they'll circle around the center court circle here, and we'll have the introduction of the starting lineup for DeKalb County. DeKalb County comes into this. The first starter will be Elijah Ramos, number 11 for DeKalb County, and he's the first starter. Braden Antoniak will be the second starter for DeKalb County. Jordan Young will be the third starter. Not a surprise there. I believe Luke Jenkins and Evan Jones will be the other two here, but we'll confirm that for Coach John Sanders. So Luke Jenkins, and it will be Evan Jones for Coach Sanders, and we'll get underway here shortly. York in the road purple with the gold trim. DeKalb County will be wearing white with gold trim, gold numbers, and black lettering trim. So York and DeKalb County getting ready to get this one underway. It'll be Riley Cooper to jump it up against, it'll be Evan Jones. So Cooper and Jones will jump it up here. We're getting ready to get underway. Referee steps in, he kicks it in the air, and it's Cooper with the tip to Nick Smith, and Smith will bring it up. Nick Smith will bring it in front court, left wing to Bilbrey, down the corner to Headings, down low to Cooper. Cooper in the low post, triple teamed, and he's going to be fouled. Luke Jenkins with the foul. That's his first, team's first. 12 seconds in, we got a foul call. Ball come in to Cooper. Cooper, ball faces the basket, shoots from about 8 feet. No good. Miles Lephew, the rebound off the rim. No good. Rebound will go to Evan Jones, and Jones will bring it into the front court. Give it off to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it up. Ramos to Jenkins. Jenkins will give it off to Antoniak. Antoniak to Young for three. No good. Fight for the rebound, and saved in to Jenkins. Jenkins will fire for three. It's no good. The rebound off of Bilbrey. Bilbrey trying to pick it up. It'll go off of Jenkins. It'll be York ball. Ball goes out off of Leak Jenkins, and York will play. 7:14 to go in the first quarter. No score. Nick Smith with the ball. He'll bring it up. Smith will bring it up. Guarded by Jenkins. Faces double team. Gets it off to Cooper. Off the right wing to Lepew. Lepew back out to Cooper. Ball gets away. That's going to be off of Cooper. It'll be DeKalb County ball. Braden Antoniak to bring it in for DeKalb County. He'll give it to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it up against Miles Lepew. Ramos to Antoniak, over to Young. Young penetrates into the middle. He'll go all the way around. He'll scoop it up, and he'll score. Jordan Young with the first two. Nick Smith will bring it into the front court. Top the key to Headings. Headings is looking, gets it down to Lepew on the left corner. Into Cooper, out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back across to Cooper. Cooper for about a long two. It's off the rim, no good. Antoniak with the rebound, and they'll give it off to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it up the floor. Elisha Ramos in the front court, guarded by Lepew. Cuts one way, goes the other, and he gets it off to Antoniak. Back out to Ramos. Ramos dribbling out top. Ramos left side, he gives it off to Jenkins. Jenkins high post to Jones. Jones looking, nothing there. He finally gets it off to Young. Young in the left corner, down low to Jones, stripped away and stolen by Miles Lepew. Lepew will bring it up. Lepew will bring it into the front court, left side. He'll kick it out to Cooper. Cooper on the right wing to Headings for a long three. It's no good. That ball going to go out of bounds. It'll be off York. It'll be DeKalb County ball. 5:33 to go in the first quarter. It's 2-0 DeKalb County. Ramos bring it into the front court. Lepew. He will get it off to Young. Young, bite away. Young will end up with it. Young tries to get it to Jones, stolen by Lepew, and Lepew will bring it the other way. He's going to go all the way. He'll shoot, he'll score. Miles Lepew with the first two for York, and it's 2-2. Ramos will bring it into the front court. Ramos, left side, looking, gives it to Jones in the high post. Off to Antoniak. Antoniak from the foul line. It bounces around and bounces in. Antoniak with two, and Nick Smith will come the other way. Smith on the right side. He gets it off to Lepew, top of the key. Lepew dribbling on Ramos. He'll kick it out to Cooper, over to Smith. Smith on the left wing. Guarded by Jenkins, looking for a screen. Instead gives it to Lepew in the corner. Miles with the ball, dribbling around. Gets it off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey drives in. He's going to be called for the offensive foul. Bryson Bilbrey will pick up the offensive foul. That's his first, team's first. Turnover York goes to DeKalb County, and Sport 2 DeKalb County, 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Ramos will bring it across the timeline, guarded by Lepew. Lepew giving him a hard time. Ramos dribbles in, dribbles back out, dribbles back in. He's going to go up. Scoop shot. It's no good. Rebound finally corralled by Bilbrey. He'll give it to Lepew across the timeline. Lepew gives it to Nick Smith, and they'll get set here. Smith top the key to Bilbrey on the right side. Bryson down low to Cooper. Cooper going to go up strong. He's going to shoot. He's going to, they're going to call that on the floor. I can't believe it. He was obviously in the air when the whistle blew. That should have been good. Instead, it's going to be a foul on Evan Jones. That's his first, team second. York's going to trigger it in under the basket. It'll be Nick Smith to trigger it in. He'll get it to left you to Headings. Headings top of the key, looking to drive on Antoniak. Kicks it off to Smith for three. It's good. Nick Smith for three. York in the lead. It'll be Young. Jordan Young to bring it up. He'll get it to Antoniak. Antoniak, well, that's actually Agee in the game. Agee over to Jenkins to Antoniak and tried to get it to Jones. It's batted away by Lepew out of bounds. Good play by Miles, and it'll be DeKalb County ball. Evan Jones trigger this in. He'll trigger it out top to Stetson Agee. Agee for Young for a long three. It's good. Jordan Young with a real long three. DeKalb County back in the lead. Nick Smith will get it to Cooper. Cooper double team to Headings. Headings down low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey pumps. He'll shoot. He'll score. Bryson Bilbrey with two. DeKalb County will bring it back the other way. It'll be Jordan Young in the front court. Guarded by Headings. Goes right side. Gets it in the high post to Jones. Jones is looking, nothing there. Gets it right wing to Young. Young drives the other way. He'll scoop up a shot. It'll be no good, and the rebound will go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will bring it into the front court. He's going to lose the handle on it, and it's stolen by Jenkins. Jenkins will get it off to Young. Young going to drive left side. He'll go up. He'll not. He fell to the floor as he shot and missed it badly. Cooper with the rebound. He'll give it to Smith down the corner to Bilbrey. Bilbrey for three. It's good. Bryson Bilbrey for three. DeKalb County going to talk about it. 2:17 to go in the first quarter. It's 10-7. York.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
2:17 to go in the first quarter. York leads it 10-7. It'll be DeKalb County ball after the timeout under the York basket. Elijah Ramos will trigger it in. He's trying to get it in to Jenkins, being harassed by Smith. He's looking. That's a 5-second call, and it'll be a turnover to DeKalb County. It'll be York ball. Nice defense by York to deny the inbounds. Nick Smith will trigger it in. He'll get it in to Cooper. Cooper out on the right wing. He'll put it on the floor. He's looking. He kicks it back out to Lepew. Lepew lob pass into Headings in the post. Kicks it out to Bilbrey for three. It bounces around, bounces off. Oh, man. Agee with the rebound. Gets it off to Ramos. Ramos will bring it to Antoniak in the front court. Gets it down low to Jones. Jones had good position, but Riley Cooper denied him with the block. Nick Smith picks it up into the front court. Spin move. He's going to be called for traveling. Nick tried to put a spin move on. Maybe got a little too much there. Got called for the walk. Jenkins triggers it in to Ramos. Ramos will bring it up on Miles Lepew. Miles all over him into the front court. Drives into the paint. Kicks it back out. They'll set it up. Ramos drives in. He's going to kick it off to Jones. Jones going to score. Evan Jones with the basket. York with the ball. 1:20 to go. They lead it by one. Lepew with the ball, top of the circle here. He's going to get set. He gets it left wing to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low to Cooper. Cooper for the jumper. It's no good. Rebound Ramos. He'll give it to Luke Jenkins, and Jenkins will bring it across the timeline. Jenkins into the front court. He took a step. Yes, sir. Called for the walk. DeKalb County going to bring Connor Close in the game. Evan Jones going to check out. Zach Bird in for York. Blaine York in for York. Riley Cooper going to check out. York going to have to wait for the next dead ball here, so He'll go back and wait at the scores table as Nick Smith triggers it in to Miles Lepew. Lepew will bring it across the timeline. Lepew right side, guarded by Ramos. He drives in. He kicks it down low to Bird. Bird back out to Smith for a long three. He's fouled on it. Off the rim, no good, but Smith going to be fouled by Luke Jenkins. That'll be his second, team's third. Nick Smith going to go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. York leads at 10-9, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nick Smith will shoot 3. The first one up, it's good. Smith with 4. He's got 2 more here. Give him 5. He'll shoot 1 more. Got a couple of subs coming in for DeKalb County here, as Smith will have 1 more. He completes the 3-point play. York leads it by 4, and Ramos will bring it up for DeKalb County. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ramos guarded by Blaine York in the front court, trying to get things going. He threw it to Young. Young went to the basket. It goes out of bounds. DeKalb County throws it away. York will have it. 33 seconds to go. Blaine York will trigger it in to Smith. Smith will bring it up. York looking to play for 1 here. Smith guarded by Jordan Young. Smith gets it off to Bilbrey on the right side. Back to Smith. 15 seconds to go. Bilbrey with the ball on the right wing. Bilbrey looking. He'll finally get to Headings. Headings with the ball. 8 seconds to go. Headings going to drive in. He'll get it off to York. York will fire for 3. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Antoniak, and that'll be the end of the quarter. The end of 1. York leads it 13-9.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Start of the second quarter. York leads it after 1, 13-9. DeKalb County will have the ball start the second quarter. Both teams only had 3 players score in the first quarter. York with 4 more points out of it. Luke Jenkins will trigger it in, guarded by Headings. He'll get it in to Connor Close. Close dribbles out top. He'll circle around, give it to Jenkins, top of the key. Jenkins guarded by Headings, gets it off to Jones. Jones over to Young on the left wing. Jones tries to drive in, kicks it out to Close. Close for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound battle for it. It'll go to Jenkins. Jenkins going to drive in, blocked by Cooper with the block, and Nick Smith's got it. He'll bring it the other way. Cooper with the ball on the left baseline. He's going to drive in. He'll shoot. He'll score. Riley Cooper with his first 2. York leads it by 6. Jordan Young brings it across the timeline. DeKalb County, he's looking right side. He drives around. Nowhere to go. He'll kick it back out to Close. Back over to Young. Young to A.G. A.G. for 3. It's good. Remember him from up at York. Stetson Agee's their 3-point guy. He made every one of them, it seemed like, up there. He makes one here. It's back to a 3-point game. Nick Smith with the ball. Goes left wing to Bilbrey. Bilbrey he got it down low to Headings. Headings stops. He goes up strong. He'll miss it. Rebound comes off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will be fouled.
Foul is on
Connor Close with the foul. That's his first, team's fourth. York will bring it in under their own basket. It'll come into Lepew. He tries to save it in. He's cutting one way. Smith threw it the other. Lepew tried to save it in. Went to Jordan Young. Young will bring it across the timeline. Young picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. He's looking. He gets it to Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins drives in, kicks it out to Close. Close looking. He'll get down in the corner to Agee. Down low to Jones. Jones looking for the position, blocked by Cooper, picked up by Lepew. Lepew the other way. He goes all the way. He'll shoot. He'll score. Miles Lepew, one end to the other. He scores. York leads it by 5. Young will bring it into the front court. Picked up his dribble, nowhere to go. Finally gets it to Jones out on the right wing. Jones to Jenkins, down to Young. Young looking to drive in. He does. Looking for Jones. Covered. It's back to Jenkins, and he'll shoot a 3. He'll score. Luke Jenkins with the 3. It's a 2-point game. Miles Lepew will bring it into the front court. They give it back door to Smith. Smith will shoot. He'll miss the layup. They're going to call a walk. He got knocked to the floor solidly, and he's going to be called for steps, and it'll be DeKalb County ball. Don't really know much about that one, but Young will have it. He'll bring it the other way for DeKalb County. Young into the front court, left side. He's looking. Nobody there, trying to get to Agee. Instead, he gets it down low to Jones. We're going to have a timeout, DeKalb County. 5:11 to go. First half, it's 17-15, York.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Back to action here. 5:11 to go in the first half. York leading it 17-15. It'll be DeKalb County ball under their own basket. Young will trigger it in. He's not much movement. He'll finally kick it out to Close up top of near the timeline upward to Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins to Young. Young tries to drive in, nothing doing. He gets it to Jenkins for a 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound will go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will give it to Cooper off to Lepew, and Lepew will bring it up the floor. Lepew, right wing, hesitates, drives. He's going to be fouled. Miles Lepew driving the right baseline, draws the foul. That'll be on Stetson Agee. That'll be his first, team's 5th. York will trigger it in. Nick Smith under the York basket. Smith's looking, nothing doing. Gets it to Headings left side. Tries to get into Cooper. Cooper going to be fouled by Young. That foul going to go on Young. That'll be Jordan Young's first foul. Team, that'll be 6th. 16 foul. York will be in the bonus from here on out. It'll come out top to Lepew. Lepew will have it. Lepew down to Cooper, over to Smith. Smith's going to fire a 3. It's good. Nick Smith for 3. Young will bring it into the front court for DeKalb County. Guarded by Bilbrey. Drives in. Cooper's there to help deflect the shot. Rebound comes off to Lepew. Lepew will bring it the other way into the front court, wide open. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot. There's no call, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of York. Be DeKalb County ball. There's at least 3 bodies on the floor under the basket there. No call, though, and, well, the call was it was out of bounds off of York, so it'll be DeKalb County ball. Got a couple of subs coming in. Young going to come out. Antoniak's going to come back in. Had a quick question there. Guy cleared up. DeKalb County will trigger it in. It'll come into Ramos over to Jenkins. Jenkins to Ramos, and they'll bring it up the floor. Ramos in the front court, guarded by Lepew. Drives left side, turns around, goes the other way. Nothing doing. He gives it to AG, top of the key, over to Jenkins. Down low to Jones. Jones drives in on Riley Cooper, and he'll score. Jones, a big body, got good position that time. Riley couldn't do a whole lot with it. Cooper on the left wing to Smith. Smith drives in, kicks it out to Lepew. Lepew fakes three, drives into the paint, and they're going to call him for a travel. Miles dribbled in, made a spin move, and called for the walk. 3:36 to go in the first half. It'll be Ramos with the ball for DeKalb County coming into the front court. He'll pull it back out. Ramos right side, hounded by Lepew. And they're going to call Lepew for a hack. So that'll be first foul on Miles Lepew. That's second team foul. Jenkins going to throw it in. Jenkins will get it into Antoniak. Antoniak to Ramos. Ramos will bring it down. Ramos in the front court over to Antoniak. Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins going to drive, give it up to Ramos. Ramos going to drive in. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss. Antoniak with the rebound. He'll be fouled. Braden Antoniak with the rebound. Bryson Bilbrey with the foul. That's two on Bryson, third team foul. Braden Antoniak be at the line, shoot 2 free throws. Got 2 points on the night. His team trails by 3. First one up off the back of the rim, no good. Antoniak one more. 3:03 to go in the first half. York leads it 20-17. Second one up, it rolls in good, hits front of the rim, rolls over. Zach Bird will check in for York. Bryson Bilbrey will check it out. Bird in, Bilbrey out. Smith with the ball. 3 minutes to go. He brings it up the floor. Smith into the front court, guarded by Jenkins. Going to drive right side, give it to Lepew on the right wing. Lepew down low to Bird, kicks it back out to Smith. Smith drives baseline, and he's going to have to be fouled this time. I believe that's going to be on Jenkins. Jenkins had the defense there, and that foul's on him. That's 3 on Luke Jenkins, so he's going to have to check out. Smith's going to be at the free throw line, shoot 1 in the bonus. York in the bonus for the final 2:44 here in the first half. Smith got 9 points on the night, shooting for 10. He shoots, it's good. Nick in double figures with 10 points. He'll shoot for 11. He gets it, York by 4. Ramos with the ball. He'll bring it up the floor for DeKalb County into the front court. Top of the circle, going left side. He's looking for somebody. He passes up AG to give it to Jones. Over to Antoniak. Down low to Jones. Guarded by Bird. Kicks it out to Ramos. Ramos drop back 3. That's no good. The rebound to Antoniak. To AG off to Jenkins or Ramos. Ramos down low. Guarded by Bird. He misses. Gets his own rebound. He'll go up and score. Evan Jones with the basket. Nick Smith the other way. He kicks it to Cooper over to Lepew on the left wing. Lepew fakes, drives the other way, kicks it off inside to Bird. Bird off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Antoniak. He'll give it to Ramos. Ramos will bring it up the floor. 22-20, York in the lead. 1:46 to go in the first half. Antoniak down low to AG. AG flips it up and it's good. It's Stetson Agee scores. He flips it up over Bird for the basket, and Smith will shoot a real long three. That's going to bounce in. Smith thought he had missed it. Instead, it took a good bounce, goes in. York's ahead by 3. Jordan Young in the front court, drives all the way down against Smith. He's looking, he flips it up. It'll not be any good, and there's going to be a foul. Jordan Young will be fouled. He's holding his head there. I believe that foul going to go on Zach Bird. Oh, no. This foul's going to be on Dekalb County. Yeah, Jordan Young going to pick up that foul. He got the bad end of that deal. He ended up holding his head. He's picking up the foul as well, and Zach Bird going to go to the other end. Shoot, I thought for sure they would call that on Bird, but did not. They call it on Young. That's his second. Zach at the line. Shoot one in the bonus. He'll make it. Zach Bird with his first point of the night. York leads it by 4. Off the back of the rim, no good. Stetson Agee with the rebound. He'll get it off to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it in the front court. Ramos will pull it out over to Antoniak, down to Agee. Agee drives in, kicks it out to Ramos for 3. It's good. Elijah Ramos for 3. Cuts it to 1. Nick Smith will bring it into the front court. Right wing to Cooper. Down low to Bird. Bird going to turn, shoot. He's going to score. Zach Bird scores. York back by 3. DeKalb County coming the other way. Ramos across the timeline. Hounded by Smith. He'll dribble in. Knocked away by Lepew. And Lepew knocked it away, and the ref's going to call him for a foul. That's 2 on Miles. That's the 4th team foul. DeKalb County going to trigger it in. 31.2 seconds to go in the first half. York leads it 28-25. That'll be close, trying to trigger it in. Finally does get it into Ramos, and Ramos stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. It'll go to York. Ramos slipped as he caught the ball, slid on out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Goes to York. Ball come in to Smith. Smith will bring it up. I believe York going to try to play for one shot here. Smith will bring it into the front court over to Cooper on the right side. Cooper dribbles in, gives it to Blaine York on the left side. York dribbling out front looking. He'll give it to Nick Smith. 10 seconds to go. Smith dribbles left wing. Kicks it out to York, over to Cooper for 3. It's no good. Ball batted around. Jackson Canancer flips it up. It's no good. End of the half. At halftime, it's 28-25. York in the lead.
At Meta-Through Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Back here at halftime, York leads this one 28-25 at halftime. We're joined by the Lady Dragon head coach Michael Green, and Coach Green, your team 10 in a row after tonight, a hard-fought 58-47 victory over DeKalb County.
Yeah, you got the hard-fought part right. We're box here in a week or two. We'll probably be set up pretty good, but yeah, we battled all night those 4 quarters. Overcoming our own mistakes, didn't go our way, but right now this time of the year, especially a back-to-back night. Down one member from the team. That's a big win for us.
I think there's probably a lot of things you can say about your team tonight, but probably the one that kind of stood out to me, not any individual, but, your team showed a lot of grittiness. That was a physical ball game, a lot of no calls, and, your team showed grit and actually, kind of pulled it out there at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, kind of developing a pattern there in these rough games. We had to battle foul trouble and some rowdy fans over here on our side. Just kidding about that. But we had to juggle who's got 3 fouls and who's got 4, and who thinking in my head, who am I going to get in next, because they're calling everything on us. And you go down to the other end and get hammered, and probably not going to get a call there. But we're used to it. It's every year. We don't have a home court advantage. We don't go into any games expecting any favors, and the goal is to battle through whatever happens, overcome the adversity, and get the W. And we got the 15th win tonight, 10th in a row, and that's all that matters.
Individually, you got to be proud of your starting lineup. I mean, for the most part, they scored all your points, and I thought the big thing is DeKalb County looks to drive the ball to the basket a lot, and you've done a good job cutting it off. I mean, there were times they got to the basket and scored, but all in all, I thought your defense done a good job denying them the basket.
Yeah, they, Farrell's going to put her head down and penetrate, and if you help off, like we talked about, she's going to kick it out, and the plan was, play on man, at least the first 3 quarters, and like the fourth quarter always happens, she puts that head down and kicks it out, and if they're hitting a 3, they're hitting a 3. We tried to mix it up defensively on them there, got a little tricky with them and kind of threw them off a little bit, but it was just a battle. We're on back-to-back night, 3rd game in the week. Fatigue showed early, I thought, for us, but, with missing Reagan, that's really hurting us depth-wise. And like you said, we only had, our 5 scored. It would be good if we could get some people off the bench to come in and get us a point or 2. Hopefully that'll happen here, next week. But we got to get some more points from the bench and some more minutes from the bench.
You look at it, you got a couple of big contributions again in the fourth quarter, and once again, it's Lacey Patton and Gabby Beatty tonight. They both scored 6 points apiece in the fourth quarter, and they're the 2 that kind of got you in the lead, and you got to be happy about those contributions.
Yeah, and you get to the fourth quarter, most teams, they're already focusing on Haley, and then you get to the fourth quarter, they're really, that's when you usually see the hard denies on her. And it's great to have, some players there. We're getting them the ball now, and, they're looking to score. And that's, Lacey got to the right spots there. She was on the offside, and, Haley saw her several times, hit her. Gabby stayed down there. We hit her. We struggled offensively tonight. We had some good looks and didn't convert. But this time of the season, you're going to have that. You're going to be tired. And at the end of the day, you come out with a win right now. That's all that matters. Last year, we battled down here, went to overtime, had foul trouble, and, Willie Lefew hit a big 3 there at the buzzer to win that one. And I told him we'd be coming down tonight and expect another battle, and we did, and we won this fight too.
Yeah, and you talk about those points in the fourth quarter. Patton doesn't get 4 of those, and, Beatty doesn't get at least 2. Haley doesn't see them, and, outlets the ball down the floor, and you got a couple of nice breakaways there. Patton scored a couple of layups. Beatty scored 1, and, Haley only had 12 points on the night. That's down a little bit over her production over the past few games point-wise, but, she brought all those other things.
Yeah, she, and she was tired. She's guarded every team's best player every night. Farrell's a big physical girl. They've not played since Tuesday. They're rested. We got their best game plan. And she came in and guarded somebody that's a whole lot stronger than she is, and she's battling that, and she's getting her head up, seeing everything. That's where we miss Michaela too, because she's running down the floor a lot of times, and teams forget about her, fall asleep, and Haley's hitting her, for extra points there. We missed some looks early in the game. Had a couple run-outs and, overthrew or didn't catch whatever happened. But, you've got a great team. We've got a battle, and just whatever we got to do to win the game, we got to do. And, we made it real hard on ourselves at most of the time tonight, but at the end of the game, we were leading on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, looking ahead now, Coach, you got a couple of big district games next week as well. You got Cannon County on Tuesday night and then Upperman at the end of the week.
We got Cannon Tuesday at home. It'll be good to get a little rest for us this weekend. But we've got to get ready for Cannon. They're much improved. Every team, me and Coach Fish at Dekalb, he's a great coach. We're talking before the game. This district is every night. If you don't show up, it doesn't matter who you are. You'll get beat if you're not. You're not playing good. And we've got to show up for Cannon. We've got Upperman Friday. They're number 1 team to stake. Hadn't lost a game. We're not looking at Upperman yet. We're focused on winning Cannon, taking care of them. Then we'll plan for Upperman after that.
Well, Coach Green, 10 in a row, that feels pretty good, I'm sure, and
that's not been 10 easy ones, Gary. It's been 10 battles for the most part, and I'm proud of these girls. I can't say enough about how they battle. It doesn't matter, attitude-wise, as long as we got great attitudes, we're probably going to come out on top, and, we don't get down. We keep battling. Refs, a lot of teams get the calls that we don't get. They would quit, but we battled through it. We're used to it. We fought through that adversity and come up with a win, 10 in a row, 15-3 on the season. Couldn't be more proud, but we got to go get number 16 on Tuesday.
All right. Well, good luck as you go into next week. Couple more district games. You're solidly the second-place team in the district, so good luck as you go into Cannon County game on Tuesday night at home, and keep that winning streak going, Coach.
Appreciate it, Gary. You be careful going home.
All right. Thank you. That's Lady Dragon coach Michael Green. His team wins 58-47 tonight. That's a perfect 10 in a row for the Lady Dragons as they continue that winning streak. And we're going to get ready now for the Showtime Ford halftime show. And, of course, we want to thank our friends at Showtime Ford for sponsoring the halftime show. And remember, if you get you need a Ford, you get from Showtime Ford over Walmart. Tap for York. He has 3.7 points. Jordan Young, 2 points. Braden Antoniak, 3 points for Elisha Ramos, and 5 points for Stetson Agee in the first half. So we're going to have a commercial from our friends, hopefully at Showtime Ford here. I've lost my connection. And, if we don't, we're going to hold it here. We'll just hold it here for the moment and see what. As we're about ready to start the second half. Sorry we didn't get the Showtime Ford commercial on. We'll take another shot at that here. Just real quick, see if we can. Don't look like we're going to get that one on. Okay, we're back here. About time to start the third quarter. It'll be Miles Lepew to trigger it in. He'll get it in to Nick Smith, and York will bring it across the timeline. Goes left wing to Headings, down low to Cooper, back to Headings. Headings in the high post, dribbles in, kicks it out to Cooper. Cooper going to penetrate, back to Lepew on the right side. Lepew will shoot a three. It's off back of the rim, no good. Rebound will go to Evan Jones, and Ramos will have it, and he'll bring it up for DeKalb County. Ramos in the front court, guarded by Lepew. He looks left side to Young. Young looking down low to Jones. Jones in the post. He goes up over Cooper. He misses. Cooper with the rebound. Gets it off to Smith. Smith the other way from about 5 foot. No good. Rebound John Headings. Headings going to turn the other way. He's going to flip it up and flip it in. That's John's first two of the night. York leads it by 5. Ramos in the front court, looks left side. Nothing doing. He's trying to go right side now. Hounded by Lepu. High post to Jones. Loses it, gets it back to Antoniak for three off the left wing. No good. He gets his own rebound, shoots from about 8 foot, and he'll score. Braden Antoniak for two. York, John Headings bringing it up. He's looking for somewhere to go. He'll give past the timeline. Left wing. Picks up dribble, gets it to Bilbrey. Down low to Cooper. Cooper kicks it out to Headings for three. It's good. John Headings with the three. York leads by 6. Ramos with the ball. He'll bring it up. Guarded by Lepu. Lepu left wing to AG. AG will give it to Jones. Top of the key. Jones dribbles, gives it to Ramos. Back to Young. Young for a long three off the left wing. He hits it. Jordan Young with 8. York by 3. It'll be Lepu in the front court. Lepu drives all the way down. He puts it up. He'll miss it. It'll go rebound Stetson Agee. Gives it to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it into the front court. Ramos left side. He drives in. He flips it up. No doing, but Antoniak gets the rebound, and he scores the basket, and the referee stopped play here to let them get up, but Antoniak with the basket. That'll give him 7 on the game, and York will have it out of bounds. 5:35 to go in the third quarter. They lead it by 1, 33-32. Nick Smith will trigger it in against full court pressure. They'll give it down floor to Headings. Headings going to score. John Headings all the way to the basket. He's got 7 in the quarter. York's got 7 in the quarter. They lead it by 3, 35-32. Antoniak gets it top the key to Jordan Young. Young left side. Young gives it off to Antoniak from 12. It's off the rim, no good. Ball batted around, gets in Lepu's hands. Lepu will bring it into the front court. The left side, he picks up his dribble, gives Headings. Headings tries to get it to Cooper, batted around to Nick Smith. Smith tries to give it to Cooper, and Cooper off of his hand out of bounds. It'll be DeKalb County ball. Connor Close to trigger it in. He'll get it into Antoniak. Antoniak gives it to Young, and Young will bring it across the timeline. Young dribbling out front to Antoniak. Gives it left wing to Agee. Agee ball batted away. It'll go to Headings. Headings going to go up, and he's going to score. Headings with 9 in the quarter. 9 in the game. York's got 9 in the quarter. Young will bring it into the front court. Bilbrey tries to take it away from him. Spins out of that. Gives it to Close. Back to Agee. Agee drives in to Close on the right wing. Close picks up his dribble. Looks up top to Young. Young top of the circle trying to get a screen from Jones. Dribbles left side to Antoniak. Antoniak going to drive in. He's going to be offensive foul. Nice job, Miles Lepu, to take that charge. That foul on Stetson Agee, that'll be his second, team's first. Hey, it's been physical basketball tonight. They have let both games. They've let both teams play. They caught a few more fouls in the girls' game, but they've not called many in this boys' game. And we've got a stoppage in play here. Okay, so we've got some blood on, I think, on got a scratch on Lepu, so he's gonna have to check out. They get Blaine York in. Ball will come in to Smith. Smith to Headings. Headings, ball batted up in the air. Headings will get it back. He gets it to Cooper. Cooper will get it down low to Headings. Headings will go up and he'll score. Smith, DeKalb County wants a timeout. 3:44 to go in the third quarter. It's 39-32, York.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300.
Back here, 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Sorry about that. We lost our internet connection, and York leading at 39-32. On the camera there tell me we had lost it, but we're back. 3:44 to go. DeKalb County out of the timeout will have the ball. Jenkins will bring it in to Young. Young will give it to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it into the front court. Ramos left side to Young. Young down low to Jones. Jones had good position. Nothing much Cooper could do about that. Jones scores. He's got 8 in the game. Nick Smith will bring it back for York to Bilbrey on the left wing. Down low to Cooper. Cooper going to go up, block. Cooper will pump, go up again. He'll score. Riley Cooper with the basket. York by 7. Ramos will bring it into the front court. Ramos guarded by Blaine York. Brings it front court. Picked up his dribble, nowhere to go. Gives it to Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins down low to Jones. Double team, and we're going to have a jump ball. Blaine York comes on the double team and ties that up, and it's going to be DeKalb County ball under their own basket. 2:52 to go in third quarter. Jenkins to trigger it in. Jenkins goes right wing to Young. Young dribbles up front, gets it down low to Jones. Jones going to go up strong. He misses. Good defense, Riley Cooper. Cooper with the rebound. Cooper will bring it into the front court. He'll dribble out top. He gets it in the post to Headings. Back to Cooper. Cooper for 3. No good. Rebound to Antoniak. Antoniak gives it to Young. And Jordan Young will bring it up the floor. Antoniak gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Ramos. Ramos flips and falls. Stolen by Smith. Smith will go the other way. It's 2-on-2. He'll pull up from the free throw line, and that's no good. The rebound to go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will miss. Rebound, John Headings. John going to dribble in, and he's going to go up, and he's going to miss. Rebound goes to Luke Jenkins for DeKalb County. Jenkins will bring it into the – he'll give it to Young. Young will bring it in the front court to Ramos. Ramos to Jenkins. Jenkins down the corner to Antoniak, to Jones in the post. Jones go up strong. He's going to score, and he's going to be fouled. Evan Jones with the basket, chance for the natural three-point play. That foul will go on Riley Cooper. That's his first, team's first of the second half. Jones at the line for 1. York leads it 41-36. Jones will line it up here. Chance to cut this work to a 4-point game. He shoots, he scores. Jones with 11. York with the ball. It'll be Lepue into the front court. Lepue right side. He gets it high post to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to put his head down, drive to the basket, and try to shoot. That's a late foul call. They're going to shoot 2, though. And that foul is going to be on. The referee's going to have a conversation about it now. So I don't know what this is about. They've called a foul. Jenkins, I don't know if he don't have the number or what. That's going to Agee. That'll go on Stetson Agee. That'll be his third, team second. Bryson Bilbrey will finally get to shoot 2 free throws. York leading it by 4, 1:29 to go in the third quarter. Bilbrey, the first one bounces around, bounces in. York by 5. Bilbrey will have one more. Bilbrey guns and he'll make it. York 43, DeKalb County 37, 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Jordan Young will bring it into the front court for DeKalb County. He looks high post to Antoniak, down low to Jones. Jones goes up, he misses everything. It'll Bird with the rebound. He gives it to Nick Smith. Smith will give it to Headings, top of the key. Headings going to drive in, kick it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive the lane, shoot. That's no good. Bilbrey will get his own rebound. They'll give it to Smith. Smith for 3. It's good. Nick Smith with the 3. York with a 9-point lead. Jordan Young bring it into the front court. He'll get it left wing to AG, back to Young, over to Jenkins, down to Antoniak. Antoniak down to Jones. Jones score. Jones had really good position again, and York really couldn't defend it. York will bring it up. It'll be Smith, left side, and he's going to pull it out. They're looking to shoot one here. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smith dribbling out front. Count his own. Smith to Headings. Headings going to hold the ball. He puts it on the floor. He dribbles back out. Headings going to dribble in. He'll give it to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Lepew. Lepew going to drive. Lepew going to go all the way. Lepew going to shoot. We're going to have a late foul. I'm not sure. They called that goaltending. They're counting that. So Miles Lepew will get the basket. They call goaltending. Miles Lepew with the 2. 9/10 of a second to go, and DeKalb County will get it in. Close just throws it away. In the 3, it's 48-39, York.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. Twin Lakes would like to thank all of our customers who participated in the 12 Days of Giving and congratulate all of those that won. The 12 Days of Giving was about spreading holiday cheer this season by giving away AirPods, gift cards, Apple Watches, Roombas, and much more to Twin Lakes customers. We enjoy seeing all the Facebook comments and the reactions, and we hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. To learn more about what Twin Lakes can do for you, your family, or your business, visit us online at twinlakes.net.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Crocs are 35% off. Columbia Fleece and Omni Heat Vest are 50% off. Remaining Columbia PFG long sleeve shirts and Tennessee Tech shirts by Under Armour are 75% off at Hall's off the square in downtown Jamestown.
Back here, beginning of the fourth quarter, York with the ball. They lead it by 9. It'll be Smith to trigger it into Lepew, and Lepew will bring it across the timeline. Lepew dribbling left side, guarded by Ramos, gets it high post to Cooper. Cooper kicks it out to Headings. Headings going to drive. He's going to draw the block on Antoniak. Braden Antoniak with the foul. That's his first, team's third. Only 4 fouls called in the second half. 3 against DeKalb, 1 against York. Lepew will get it into Headings. Headings down low to Cooper. Cooper will go up strong. It'll roll out. They're going to call offensive goaltending, offensive basket interference. That'll go over to DeKalb County. I believe Lepew got his hand hung up in the net, and they called basket interference. It was going to roll out, so it will go DeKalb County. Let's see. That ball didn't go in, so I'm not sure what we're talking about here. I'm not at all sure what the referee's talking about, but he'll give it to Jenkins, who will trigger it into Close, and Close will bring it for DeKalb County down the left side, guarded by Cooper. Close picks up dribble, nobody there, gives it to Ramos right side. Ramos looking, nothing, gives it to Jenkins, top of the circle. Jenkins Guarded by Smith, gives it to Close. Close drives in on Cooper, drives in, nowhere to go, stripped away, gets it back. Gives it to Ramos, down low to Antoniak from 10 feet. It's no good. Rebound, John Headings. Headings will bring it up for York. He brings it across the timeline, right wing to Lepew. Lepew looking, gives it back to Headings. Headings will fire for three, front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Antoniak, off to Close. Give it to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it across the timeline. Close in the front court on the right side, guarded by Cooper. Close looks to drive and gives it to Agee. Agee will drive in. He's going to draw the foul. Agee going to draw the foul. I believe that's going to be on John Headings. And for Headings, that'll be his first. Team second. Stetson Agee going to be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. His team trails by 9, 6:45 to go in the third quarter. He makes it. That's the first point of the fourth quarter. Bird will check in. Headings will check out. DeKalb County had a couple of subs come back in, including Evan Jones, their leading scorer with 13. Agee shoots the second one. He'll miss it. The rebound will go to Zach Bird, and he'll give it to Smith. Smith will bring it up the floor. Smith to Lepew. Lepew left side. Lepew looking for Cooper. He finally gets it to him. Double team. Gets it back to Lepew. Lepew will drive in, kick it out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will shoot for three. Front of the rim, no good. Bird will get the rebound. He'll go up, he'll miss. That ball going to be out of bounds off of Evan Jones. Jones lost the rebound. It'll be York ball. Got a couple of subs. Antoniak and Young comes in close, and Agee checks out. Smith will trigger it in. Gets it to Bird in the low post. Bird gets it out top to Cooper. Cooper to Smith, top of the key. Smith, guarded by Jenkins, drives in. He'll shoot from the free throw line. They're going to call him for another walk on that spin move. Nick Smith travels. York leads at 48-40, 6:10 to go in the game. Ramos with the ball to Jenkins, over to Young in the front court. Young at the free throw line. They get down low to Jenkins, and Jones goes up. He shoots and has it blocked, but Antoniak picks it up and scores. Cooper on the other end goes in strong, and Cooper draws the foul from Jones. That'll be 2 on Jones. And Cooper going to go to the line, shoot 2. Cooper went to the rim strong like he was going to dunk at, and instead he draws a hard foul from Jones. Cooper will be at the line to shoot 2. First one up, it bounces in. Cooper with 5. York by 7. Cooper with the second one. He'll shoot, he'll score. We're going to have a 30-second timeout. York, they lead it 50-42.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back to action here. 5:52 to go in the game. It's 50-42. York leads it. DeKalb County going to trigger it in. Young to trigger it in to Ramos, and Ramos will bring it up. Ramos guarded by Lepew in the backcourt. He gets it across the timeline, comes left side. Ramos looking down low, gets it to Young on the baseline, guarded by Headings. Young tried to get Jones, knocked away by Cooper, stolen by Smith. Smith will go all the way, and he'll score. Nick Smith with 2. York leads it by 10. DeKalb County wants a full timeout. 5:27 to go in the game. York leads it 52-42.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta-Through Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Back to action. Braden Antoniak will bring it in for DeKalb County. He gets it into Ramos against the full court pressure. Lepew knocks it away. Ramos picks it back up, brings it across the timeline into the front court. Ramos left side looking, nothing doing. He dribbles, gets it to Antoniak on the baseline. Drives in, stops, turns and gives it to Young. Young will drive in, gets it back out to Jenkins, over to Ramos on the right wing now. Ramos on the right side gets it across court, almost knocked away by Headings. Young got the ball, he drives in. He's got a walk there, yes sir, he's called for the travel. Braden Young got in there, didn't know what to do with it, slid an extra step, and York with the ball. They lead it by 10. The ball comes into Headings, back to Lepew. Lepew will bring it up against the double team. They'll give it to Smith. Smith gets it down low to Cooper, and Cooper will score. Riley Cooper with two more, and the ball comes into Young. York with their biggest lead of the night. They lead it by a dozen. Young in the front court, left side, gives it to Jenkins on the left wing, guarded by Smith. Jenkins to Ramos, top of the key. Ramos drives in, gives it baseline to Antoniak, about a 10-footer, no good. Nick Smith with the rebound. Smith into the front court, gives it to Cooper. Cooper drives in, tries to bounce it to Bilbrey, knocked away by Antoniak, stolen. Antoniak going to go up hard, and he's going to be fouled. That foul probably going to go on Lepew, I think. Actually, no, that. Headings, John Headings with the foul. That's his second, team third. Antoniak will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Antoniak with 9 points on the night. Going to clean up some perspiration under the basket beforehand here. Antoniak drove hard to the basket, and he drew the foul. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. His team trails by 12, 4:08 to go in the game. First free throw up, it bounces out, no good. AG and Close back in. Ramos and Young will check out. Antoniak at the line, he'll shoot one more. He shoots, he'll score. 11-point game. York got to try to get it in. They'll get it into Cooper. Cooper will give it to Smith. Smith against full court pressure will bring it down. He gets it to Cooper, and Cooper going to be called for steps. Cooper never really had the handle on that ball. I don't know how you walk when you don't have a handle on it, but that might be better than the foul he could have possibly got. But ball will come in to Close, and Close will bring it up. Close left side to AG. AG against double team, now guarded by Lepew over right side to Antoniak, and going to call a hand check on Bilbrey. That'll be 3 on Bilbrey, 4th team foul. DeKalb County will trigger it in. Holding up play here for a second. I'm not real sure what was. Hang on, we've got some more going in. I think they're making a couple of people tuck shirts in here before we get back to play. Jenkins will trigger it in. It'll come into Jones, and Jones going to be fouled. That foul's on Bilbrey. That'll be 4 on Bilbrey. That foul on the floor, so that's the 15th foul. DeKalb County will bring it into Antoniak. Antoniak will score under the basket. It's a 9-point game. Ball to Lepew. Lepew will bring it up outside. Lepew into the front court. He flips it back out to Headings on the right wing. Headings to Bilbrey in the high post. Bilbrey will dribble down. He loses the handle. Ball on the floor. It's out of bounds. It's going to go to DeKalb County. Blaine York will check in. Bilbrey will check out. DeKalb County got it. Close going to get the ball. He'll bring it up. Close will bring it into the front court. 3:15 to go. York leads at 54-45. Close on the left side. Knocked away and stolen by Headings. Headings going to be tripped from behind, and that foul will go on Agee. That'll be 4 on Agee. Stetson Agee with 4 as well now. York will bring it in under their own basket. Smith to trigger it in. 3:08 to go in the game. Smith's got it. They're looking. Give it high post to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper looking to drive. He will drive. He'll go up. He'll shoot. He'll miss, and he'll be fouled. Evan Jones pick up the tough foul, and that's 3. 3 on Jones. Riley Cooper going to shoot 2 free throws. A little physical out there right now, and another tough foul. Late whistle on that one. That ball had already come off. The rebound had been gotten before the whistle was blown, but Cooper draws the foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one short. See a little bit of this playing back-to-back nights. The ball coming up short some here in this fourth quarter, but Riley able to make the second one. York by 10. Jordan Young will bring it into the front court, guarded by York. Young left side, cuts back right side, uses pick by Jones, shoots from 12, no good. Ball's going to be out of bounds on off of Jones. It'll be York ball, 2:48 to go. They're going to make him wait on the sub there, so Smith will trigger it in. He tried to get to Headings. Headings going to bounce it off of Antoniak out of bounds, and it'll be York ball. Nice play, John Headings. That ball thrown away. Headings went and saved it off of Antoniak out of bounds. It'll be York ball. DeKalb County doing some 2-for-2 subs. The ball will come in to Lepew on the left-hand side. Lepew lobs it in to Cooper. Cooper has to go get it. He steps on the baseline out of bounds. Turnover York. It'll be DeKalb County ball. Got a sub. Jones going to check out. Agee going to check back in. Young will trigger it in for DeKalb County to Jenkins. Jenkins will give it to Young. Young will bring it across the timeline. Young for a really long 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound John Headings. He'll give it to Cooper off to Lepew. Lepew into the front court, dribbles around out of trouble, picks it up, gives it to Headings, back to Lepew. 2:18 to go. York leads it by 10. Lepew dribbling out some time here. Gets it off to Smith. Smith cross court to Headings. Headings guarded by Agee. Puts it on the floor, drives in. He'll kick it back out to Lepew. Lepew dribbles. He's going to be called for double dribble. I didn't see that, but the referee called it. Double dribble. Turnover York. It'll go to DeKalb County. 2 minutes to go. Jordan Young will trigger it in. He's going to get it in to Ramos in the front court. Lepew goes for the steal. Knocked away by York. Stolen by Cooper. Over to York. Back to Cooper. Over to Headings. Headings going to bring it up. Get to York in the front court. Down to Lepew. He pumps. Gets him in the air. He'll score. Miles Lepew with 2 points in each quarter. He's got 8 in the game, and DeKalb County will bring it back. Ramos drives the lane. He'll go up. He'll shoot. He's going to be fouled. Ramos, they're talking it over here, and they call him goaltending, so the basket's going to count. Nick Smith with the foul. That's his first. Ramos will get the basket. That'll be his 5th point on the night, and he'll shoot 1 free throw. Ramos fires. It's good. AG out. Jones in. York by 9. 1:32 to go. It'll be Smith to trigger it in. Smith is looking. He's going to try to trigger it in. He'll give it to Headings on the right side. Headings dribbles out top. He gives it to Lepew. Lepew will get it across the timeline. Lepew into the front court to Headings, over to Smith. Smith down low to Bird, and it's off of Bird's hand out of bounds. Riley Cooper will come back in. Bird will check out. DeKalb County ball, 1:18 to go. It'll come into Jenkins. Jenkins will bring it into the front court, guarded by Smith. Jenkins gets it down low to Jones, blocked by Cooper, out of bounds. DeKalb County ball, 1:10 to go. Jenkins will trigger it in. He's got it. Jenkins is looking, finally gets it out to Ramos. Ramos with the ball, dribbling around. Time coming off the clock, gives it to Young for a long 3. It's off the rim, no good. Jones going to go up, and it's going to be blocked by Cooper, and it'll be out of bounds to DeKalb County. Jones with a big, strong offensive rebound, but Cooper denies him. It'll come in. Jenkins to trigger it in for DeKalb County. He'll get it to Ramos. Ramos for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Riley Cooper. Cooper will bring it into the front court and pull it out. Cooper going to be fouled by Ramos. Ramos, that'll be his first foul. Team 7th. Riley Cooper will shoot 1 in the bonus. Cooper with 9 points on the night. His team leads by 9. 50.5 seconds to go. He'll be at the line for 1 in the bonus. First one up, it's good. Cooper with 10.
Checking in for the Tigers.
Cooper will be at the line for 1 more. DeKalb County getting their shooters in. 3-point offense, 10-point lead. Cooper shoots, it's 11. DeKalb County will give it to Jenkins, and Jenkins will bring it up. Guarded by Smith. Jenkins drives in. He'll fire from about 10. It's a block on Lepew. Blaine York. That's Blaine York on the foul. That's his first. Team 6th. Luke Jenkins will be at the line. 2 free throws. Jenkins with 3 points on the night. He'll shoot the first one. It's up. It's good. Jenkins with 4. He's got 1 more. Jenkins will fire. He'll make it. 59-50, York in the lead. 43.1 seconds to go. Smith to trigger it in. Lobs it in to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. He has grabbed by the arm. No foul called. Lepew with the ball. Lepew gets it off to Blaine York for the layup. It's good. Blaine York with his first 2, and Jordan Young will come the other way for a long 3. It's an air ball. Jenkins with the rebound. It's obvious walk, no call. He'll shoot for 3, and he'll score. Timeout, DeKalb County. 21.9 seconds to go. York leads at 61-53.
Each year, the Foundation for Rural Services provides annual grants for communities served by NTCA members, such as Twin Lakes. These grants are designed to provide support to a variety of local efforts to build and sustain a high quality of rural America. Twin Lakes would like to congratulate Jackson County Middle School and Baxter Fire Department as recipients of the 2020 FRS Community Grant, receiving a combined total of $9,900 in grant funding. For more information on the FRS Community Grant, please contact your local Twin Lakes office.
21.9 seconds left to play. York leads at 61-53. It will be York's ball under the DeKalb County basket. Nick Smith will trigger it in. Nick will be looking. He's going to throw it long for Headings. Headings has got it. He's going to dribble it out. He's trying to work some time. He'll finally be fouled by Agee. Foul on Agee. That's going to be 5 on Stetson, and he'll foul out. 18 seconds to go in the game. Agee fouls out, 6 points. Connor Close going to check in to replace him. It'll be John Headings at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Headings with 11 points on the night, all of them in the third quarter. He'll shoot the first one. It's good. 12 for Headings. He's got one more. Headings will fire. It's in and out. No good. Rebound to Antoniak to Ramos. Ramos will fire up a 3. It's good. York will get into Cooper. Cooper will be fouled. Cooper will come to the other end. Cooper going to come down to shoot 1 and the bonus. 7.3 seconds to go. York leads this one by 6. Riley at the line. Chance to make this a 3-possession game. So it rims in and out. No good. Jenkins to Ramos. Ramos in the front court. He'll fire from midcourt. Off the back of the rim. No good. Smith will get it off to Cooper, and that'll be the game. Your final score, 62-56. York wins it. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
When it comes to sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
When you need the right gear, Hall's Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall's Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Crocs are 35% off. Columbia Fleece and Omni Heat Vest are 50% off. Remaining Columbia PFG long sleeve shirts and Tennessee Tech shirts by Under Armour are 75% off at Hall's off the square in downtown Jamestown.
Back here at DeKalb County, York wins it 62-56 in the boys game. Welcome to the Smart Bank postgame show. Thankful for Smart Bank to sponsor our pre- and post-game shows tonight. And York wins 2 tonight. We'll recap both of them in a minute, but York holds off DeKalb County to win this one by 6. And York improves to 11-7 on the season, 6-0 in the district. And we're going to take a commercial for our friends from Smart Bank. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at DeKalb County, let's wrap up both of these games for you, and it will be the York Lady Dragonettes running the record to 15-3, 6-1 in District 8 AA as they defeat DeKalb County 58-47 tonight. Scoring for the Dragonettes, they're led in scoring by Gabby Beatty with 21 points, 12 points for Haley Johnson, 9 points Ellie Lepew, 8 points for Sage Smith, and 8 points for Lacey Patton in the game. DeKalb County were led in scoring by Ella Van Bracken with 16 points, 12 points for Katie Farrell, 9 points Megan Cantrell, 4 points for Madison Martin, 3 points for Natalie Snipes, 2 points for Summer Crock, and 1 point for Katie Griffin in the game. So York wins the girls' game 58-47, runs their record to 15-3 on the season. In the nightcap, the Dragons hold off an effort by DeKalb County. They end up winning it 62-56. Scoring for York in the game, Nick Smith, 19 points, 12 points for John Headings, 11 points Riley Cooper, 8 points for Miles Lepew, 7 points for Bryson Bilbrey, 3 points for Zach Bird, and 2 points for Blaine York in the game. For DeKalb County, they were led in scoring by Evan Jones tonight with 13 points, 9 points for Elisha Ramos, 8 points apiece for Luke Jenkins and Jordan Young, 7 points for Braden and Tony Atkins, 6 points for Stetson Agee in the game. Dragons win it 62-56. They run their record to 11-7, 6-0 in the district. We only have one thing left to do, and that is to name our Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors Player of the Game. We will be back in just 1 minute.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
Our players of the game tonight in the girls' game, it has to go to Gabby Beatty. Gabby Beatty, 21 points in the girls' game, and she'll be our player, Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors player of the game for the girls' game. In the boys' game, we're going to go with Nick Smith. Nick with 19 points tonight led the team in scoring, and York pulls out 2 victories tonight. So it'll be Gabby Beatty for the girls, Nick Smith for the boys, as York wins 2 big district games tonight. The next action for us will be Tuesday night. It'll be York and Cannon County. Not positive what Clark Range is going to do. Maybe Gary Clark can wrap that up for you back at the studio here in just a minute. But we're going to get out of here. Want to thank Lydia on the camera filming this tonight for Facebook Live, and thank Gary Clark back at the studio. I'm telling you, we don't make it tonight without him. And Gary, get yourself well and get back out on the road here soon. And for me, I'm going to wrap it up from here. York with 2 big district wins tonight, and until the next time, we'll see you then at the game. Go Dragons and Lady Dragons.